Hey, my name's Phil the Cruz. I hear the sound. My name's Phil the Cruz. Cruising with Phil with my next guest, Ward 25, right?
25.
Mr. Zakir Patel, how you doing, buddy?
Thank you, Philip. Thanks for
I've met
coming
you
by.
before a few times.
Yes, we did.
Yeah,
we did.
And Zakir just I wanted to see. This is what I mean. New candidates, old guys like me don't need about this ton of equipment. The remote control for the camera. I've been running around the camera, turning it on. He says, "What are you doing that for?" See, perfect example of new candidate, eh?
Yes, yes.
I know. So tell the camera who you are.
Hello, everyone. This is Zakir Patel. I ran for City Council in last by-election. I'm running once again. Election is October 26th. It's always a pleasure to meet Philip. His insights, his take on the writings is always helpful, insightful. He brings issues to us, to all the candidates, and I'm thankful for all this. Let's start, Philip.
Let's start. So let's ask, how did you do the last election? By-election, you did pretty good, right?
We're pretty good.
Yeah.
We can say that we achieved what we achieved.
Yeah.
The results were not in our favor.
No, but what you noticed the lack of vote.
But it was my first time running in Rouge Park.
Yeah.
And it was a good response.
Yeah.
Right. We could have done better.
Yeah.
Don't forget, we were running against a candidate who was far popular than anybody else.
But let's also take the fact that you had zero media coverage.
Yes.
You had no debates.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
The excuse from the Rouge, I'm pointing right now.
Yeah.
The Sun run the 20 Ward 20. We had 4 debates. We had 2 marketplaces. I covered them all.
Yeah.
And the same amount of candidates you had in that election, you had in your election. That's why I took it upon myself to do little video interviews, and I had you for a long interview.
Yes.
And that's why that plays in factors, right?
But still, I appreciate your work, the Sun's work.
The Sun
They're trying their best.
Sun is amazing
To bring things out from the community, and this is what everybody needs.
Yeah.
You know, the days of printing is diminishing.
Mm-hmm.
It's always about techie.
Yeah.
And the writing we are in.
For example, here, I feel like I'm time. You showed me this early. What is this thing?
and the writing we are in, right? Still, it's a mix of the Gen Zs and the seniors and the middle-aged group, right? So it's very kind of tough. But when people like you, organizations like Sun, they bring out the issues, the real issues of the community.
And the lack of vote, not just your marketplace you had, the one of the Legion.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the audience here. It was an older generation.
It's all older generation.
Yeah, and this is what's lacking. We got to reach everybody.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
That's why I get the word out. I know you guys all did your canvassing. I know.
We tried our best.
You did.
Yes, we all did our best. It was a by-election. All the candidates were running there. Like it was a big pool of candidates. Like 20 people were running.
Yeah, 20.
And it was kind of confusing for a constant.
Yeah.
It's a by-election.
Well, people were grateful that they saw the first time I did these little videos of each one of you.
Yes.
And they saw that was a good feedback.
Yes.
And they said, thank you. I can't make it the marketplace. There's no debates. But at least I can decide when they see the personalities.
Yes.
And look at yours. Well, look at your view. Your interview I had with you, the long one.
Yes.
You had over 2,000 hits.
Yes.
Just on that alone.
But thank you to you.
And actually, you're welcome. That's because I want to get guys exposed. That's my thing.
Yes.
Get you guys. That's why I'm doing this. Doing a platform, get you guys out there, and people can see. This election is very important because, as you know, your election in the past ruptured a lot of feathers.
Yes.
First of all, who won?
Yeah.
Parachute candidates, and second was the lack of not the media, but the lack of coverage to promote your candidates in debates.
It is, and the other thing was I think there was lots of misinformation.
Yes.
In the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
3 trustees were running.
Yeah.
I heard there were 10 to 12 real estate agents.
Yes.
And things were not helping for a candidate like me.
Yeah.
Right? Because I came from the trustee role. I was a vice chair of TDSB. Lots of misinformation about the financial mismanagement.
Yes.
Which was very difficult to make the constituent understand.
Yeah.
Right? That how the budget works at TDSB, how the budget works at City Hall. And then this is where we have to educate our voters, our constituents, who votes, right? That you have to understand the governance model. Real estate is kind of very slow nowadays. Some people had a misconception about that too, right? That, hey, you know what, these all real estate agents are running because they have nothing else. So they all are coming to the city. Oh, no, it's not that. Read the platforms, ask the questions, right? Ask the toughest questions, right? and then make a judgment.
Mm-hmm.
And what I did last year when I did canvas, I did had some pushback on that, but that's okay because it was my first time in Rouge Park. People were kind of hesitant that why too many real estate agents are running?
Yeah.
Why 3 trustees are running?
Look at the mere candidates. You got 2 actresses, you got a doctor, and you got some people that have, there's 52 candidates right there.
Yeah.
And you decide which ones. The only 3 being promoted right now, right?
Yeah.
Even the 3 there still. There's something missing there. I said in my video blog earlier, I said you're my 20th interview. So just for example, if you took your interview plus you and the other 19 I've interviewed already, you just put that in CL right there. That's a difference right there.
True.
Just by their stories, the grassroots, we've heard your story before. You can talk about it again, but just you've been in the community. There's no photo ops. What you do, you're not going around taking pictures of everything you do for it. Can I help you with the shovel of snow? Like take a picture. This is all standard.
I know, but this is not me, right?
No,
because
for me,
old
stuff. This is old stuff.
But still, people.
Well, I'll give you an example. I interviewed my first TDSB candidate.
Yeah.
You'll see him. His name's Ibrahim.
Yeah.
H.N.
Yeah.
I was bugging about his name. See, nice guy. He told me. He asked if I knew you. I said, yeah, I'm doing an interview tomorrow. I said, can you give me my card? I don't know if you met him already, but maybe you met him in your community.
No, I know him through community.
So he wanted his assistant. I gave him your card.
Yes.
You know. That was on this side of the city. That you're well known like that. This is good. It surprised me. He says we went through the names. I did Sheena's interview, and I said, and he says, "Do you know Zakir Patel?" I said, "Yeah, I know. Yeah, why do you know?" "Oh, man, I don't. Can you give me my card? I got him. I need my interview. I'll give him."
Listen, everybody knows you.
Yeah, I know. yeah. And they're taking my word. They actually listen to what I'm saying about the incumbents and the voter turnout.
Yeah.
And and just look at you got the name recognition. It's outdated. It's so
And see, this is where we all have to understand where we want to take our city from here.
Yes.
It's very important.
Yeah.
And that's where you have to participate. Like you said, voter turnout.
Yes.
It's always the biggest concern.
That's why these people keep thinking they have the same. Well, let's be blunt. I know you can't discuss what I can because I'm not on the platform. You all have to be neutral with your answers. I know that. I know this. I know the routine. Well, Mike Clayton, running again. 2 people hold their names up.
Yeah.
I let them have it. I said, "What are you guys doing? You guys could have won. You don't need this anymore." This is what I mean. And then one incumbent leaves, and the other one switches on her side. Take her word to win. Hope to win. You want the same people back. It's like they want to let go. You gotta let go. Look at the last 4 years. I see everything done in the last 4 years. Your top priorities are not homelessness, security, social programs, policing, crime. People said I've heard announcements with the Americans I would get 1,000 police officers. Well, yeah, that's great. What are you gonna do with them? What difference is it gonna make? These are the old answers to soothe Caucasian audience, and I'm being serious about that. We got to quit living in a white privileged world where the incumbents, a majority are Caucasian. It does not represent our city. We had the first Muslim woman that ran, and she won. Her name was Malik. She's like an amazing person, an amazing lady. I don't know if you met her yet.
Yeah, I met her. She was a trustee when I was.
Oh, she was. Yeah,
she was an outgoing trustee, and I was incoming.
And she got a lot of flack. I don't know if you heard a lot for running because of her identity. I see a woman. I don't see a color. I don't see a robe or nothing. All I see is intelligence. I see a heart and I see eyes. You got a brain.
Yeah.
That's what all matters, right?
Yes.
When you have a dress, you can dress in the slummiest clothes and you can still be the smartest person, right?
We have to move to a new direction for the city.
Yeah.
Right. That's needed. We need a new set of leadership.
Yeah.
Which is needed. We have people who has been running the city for 20 years, 25 years.
Exactly.
We have people who are running for 14, 15 times in an election. It doesn't matter where they want to run. They just want to run.
Yeah.
There's no vision for the city.
And I visit different wards as I interview all these candidates, like this ward. I've asked people in the neighborhood, all the businesses, and I asked off camera directly, has the incumbent been any presence? No.
Yeah.
Have they answered any calls? No. Have they been in your area to promote you? No. Small businesses, right?
It's with even the home ownership. Though I did not win the election last year, I can give you example of at least 3 constituents whose work were not done, or they were getting delayed, or there were no phone call returns, and they reach out to me.
Why?
Is there any way you can help us?
Yeah.
And I say, let me try.
This is after the election?
It is after the election.
Yes.
And I can give you names and the street names and the numbers.
You can give us examples.
Yeah,
without mentioning names.
These are the city issues.
Give me an example without mentioning names.
But for me, there has to be a phone call return.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We have a city staffers, right? We have councillor staffers who are paid by the tax dollars money.
That's right.
And there are constituents who are looking for help. Oh, go call 311.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, that's fine. But now 311 is also kind of, delayed tactics.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
They don't operate efficiently. The staffers mostly are aligned with their loyalty.
Mm-hmm.
No idea about Scarborough.
Yeah.
Right? What's going on? What are the bylaws? What's going on in here? What's going on? What is the sensitivity?
Yeah.
Right? They don't return phone calls.
It's like paparazzi. They go where the votes count the most, and they go where they're more recognized, right?
Yeah.
And
you go neighborhood by neighborhoods,
yeah,
you will get examples after examples. I'm knocking on doors. And trust me, the list I'm making right now, you'll be surprised. I do not want to disclose everything today.
No.
The reason is if I disclose everything, they will
You're
go and say, oh, you know
what?
what?
You're not going to have a breaking news at the moment right now?
Yeah, like they'll say, oh, you know what? Oh, sorry, we cannot make this. Oh, we did this. But trust me, I'm knocking on doors, and those are small issues which makes your community. But those are ignored, and people are losing confidence. That, you know what? Oh, he's going to win. Why should we go out and vote? No, you have to come out and vote for a change.
Yeah, you do.
You have to vote for somebody who's talking your language.
Did you offer in your last election, you like some of the other guys, you're going to give rides to people that need to go vote?
Yes, we always help. We always.
And that sounds right there.
It's not even that. I'll give you a good example.
Well, that's just an example. Like, I'm willing to drive you to go and vote. If you don't want to vote for me, just go vote, right?
I was yesterday, I was door knocking, right?
Guy gets in the car and says, did you vote for me? I mean, you can't really ask that. It's personal, but I don't know. Maybe the guy said, I didn't really vote, but thanks for the ride.
Yeah. And the day before yesterday, I was door knocking, and I met this senior, woman. Very good chat. She cannot drive. She's 87-year-old. She's kind of alone at home. Her husband passed away. No, right? Son passed away.
She's by herself.
I was so sorry. By herself, but very strongly.
Yeah.
So I asked her, I said, how can I help you?
Yeah.
Because if you can get me some community newspapers.
Oh, really?
Every Thursday, Friday, we get those community newspapers.
Yeah.
When I used to drive, I used to go and get it.
Yeah.
But now I don't drive. And I miss those newspapers. So I said, okay, you know what? Leave it up to me. I'll try to collect, because downstairs, if you go towards all the convenience stores and grocery stores, the South Asian grocery stores, we get those newspapers. I'll collect them. She's not too far from me. I'll drop it.
No.
So this type of things.
What did she say?
She goes, Zakir, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Right, and this is what we have to bring it back.
See, something so simple.
It's a simple thing,
and
it's
something she wanted. She's used to having.
For me, her happiness was everything.
Yeah.
Right. And these are small things. This is just something else. Let's come back to lots of city issues.
Yeah.
I have seen in one neighborhood lots of speed humps.
Oh, they've been putting
right.
Yeah.
We need that
to
curb the speedings. But in a half a kilometer, you're putting 14, 15 speed humps, right? And there are other neighborhoods has 0 speed humps.
Yeah.
I can assure you, I can guarantee you, I can take you.
Yeah.
0 speed humps.
Yeah. And that's a busy area, right?
And that's a busy. And people have complained to me about the speeding in the neighborhood. People have complained to me about the noises in the neighborhood after 11 o'clock. They call 311. Nobody answers the phone call, or they just take a complaint. We will follow up.
Well, I was in Birkdale Park the other night, and these couple young guys and girls got out there playing Bollywood music. They were dancing. It was like 11:30 at night, blasted in it's the neighborhood.
Yeah.
So I called 311. They said you gotta call the police. So I called the police. Police gotta call 311. We'll dispatch somebody right now. It won't be the same day. We'll be the next day. Well, they're not gonna be there next day.
Parking on the streets, no signs.
No signs, right?
You can park for 2 hours or 3 hours or stop or do not park. No signs.
Yeah.
So there are neighborhoods in Rouge Park which has been neglected, which has been ignored. No voice is there.
Yeah.
Right? People are struggling for small things. Daily food, daily commute, jobs, Look at the Scarborough. 1995, I came here.
Mm-hmm.
There were employment zones in modern town centers disappearing. When an employment zone disappears, job disappears.
Yeah.
Right? Then disappears is your transit because there's no people to ride.
Yeah.
Right? Who pays for it? Ordinary people who are still living there, who has a residence in there now. They are completely relying on this. We talk about transit all the time, right? But make me understand. You're giving free transit to seniors. This is your promises, which is good. But where is the buses? Where is the services?
Yeah.
You need services, right? To have the free transit, right? There are so many things which I want the constate and the neighbors, not only in Scarborough Rouge Park, but all those neighborhoods who are not motivated to vote, come out and check all those things. Don't just go and look at, oh, it's a free transit, but what a free transit is giving you. We do need free transits for seniors, for sure. Yeah. But they're cutting the buses. The routes are cutting, right? We look at the infrastructures, crumbling.
Well, yeah. This goes back to the.
How can you?
This goes back to the incumbent sitting in City Hall.
That's what I'm saying. How can you? It makes me so upset when I see in the newsletters claiming that we have served thousands of people.
Yeah,
we have served so many people. Oh no, please.
No.
Right, please.
You mean the Kumbaya moment, little.
I've seen city of Scarborough deteriorating. 1995, when I landed here, it was great.
Yeah.
Trust me now. I was at barbecue of Denzing community on probably Saturday or Sunday.
Was it one of the pictures I saw? The pictures?
This happened on Adams Park.
Okay.
It was Sunday or Saturday, if I'm not wrong. The happiness and the joy of when those kids get, free backpacks, free barbecues, and I kudos to those organizers of the neighborhoods. Yeah. They have passion. They could have left the city.
Yeah.
But they said no. This is our city.
We should have like non-commissioner councillors. These are the ones these are the backbone of our community, right?
Yes.
Non-commissioner council members. New term. And become council member, non-commissioned.
And people have to understand this, that please let potholes are fixed in one area of the neighborhood.
And then they're neglected in there,
and neglected in other ones. And I have examples after examples. And when I say this, I say with conviction after talking to people. And I can tell you the streets where these are all those things, right? So the city needs a new vision.
Yeah.
The city needs a new leadership, right? Where people can think about next 25 years from a city. Look at transit. People talk about, oh, I'll bring your property taxes down. Philip, as a councillors, you cannot bring a property taxes down.
No, it's impossible.
Right? So when people go out and vote, please,
let's be realistic.
Be realistic, right?
Yeah.
We also have to understand, and I say this with very responsible way and very, the knowledge of governance, what I learned at TDSB, I was a budget chair at TDSB. You learn the model. You learn what's in there as a budget. We all have to understand whether it's a TDSB or it's a City of Toronto. It's governed by Municipal Act and Education Act. There are rules and regulations both governance has to follow, right? When we talk about property taxes, the last year budget was close to $19 billion. And I can tell you this, not everything came from property taxes. Your property taxes are only 30%.
So where the rest come from?
You get federal and provincial fundings, which is close to 25, 26%.
Yeah.
Because they also contribute to housing. They contribute to the social services. Then we have, money in reserve funds. Then we have, we get transit fares. We have other parks and recreation revenues. So if you look at all those land transfer tax, which is going down because of the City of Toronto's new rules and regulations, as a realtor, $3 million you pay extra taxes. People are flooding, right? And there are other investments. So all this make up of your budget. But the main part, or every time people talk about this lower property tax, it's not reasonable, because the reason when I say it's not reasonable, your property tax is only 30% of your full budget. The rest comes from somewhere else, right? What is missing in all this at City Hall is efficiencies. The delayed projects. Something is approved today, presented to the councillors, what will be the estimated budget? For example, $25 million. Estimated completion time, 2 years.
That's 2 years is good. Yeah.
So, but that 2 years becomes 5 years,
Yes.
and that 25 million goes to 100 million.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
There is nobody there to ask that question. That $75 million, if the project was completed on time, would have spent somewhere else in the city.
Yeah.
Right? Each and every part of city, somewhere is crumbling. The infrastructure is crumbling.
Yeah.
Go to Ellesmere Road near University of Toronto. We have one of the best university in the world.
Ellesmere over here.
At Military Trail.
Yeah.
University of Toronto.
Yeah.
We have the best, the world's class university there.
And look at the
Have you seen the infrastructure
Yes,
there?
I was just thinking when you were talking earlier about
Your tire can break.
Yeah.
Have you been to Highland Creek neighborhoods?
Yes.
It's crumbling.
Yeah. Well, look where you had your last office over the morning.
Exactly.
Look
right?
at that.
And go to Morningside, it's a 401 exit.
Yes.
Do we pay attention to those potholes and those crumbling infrastructures? Our priorities are gone somewhere else.
You know what's really bad when when the road you take quite often are the potholes. Like when I come to Ellesmere to Burnley, I know all the potholes are. So it's a habit, man. But I know they're not going to get fixed.
Yeah.
So it's a mental habit. I know where the potholes to drive around, like where to avoid.
Yeah.
That's telling you something the state of the city. Yeah. True. That you have to. That you know. Anywhere you go, you know where the potholes are. So you know mentally where you're going to not drive on that part.
Exactly.
But that's so bad that it becomes routine after a while, right?
It's a routine, and it's so much in there that the people of Scarborough and people of Rouge Park have to do a lot of due diligence.
Look at the Ontario line, right? The Ontario line coming
Exactly.
that length of the Ontario line. I said earlier, the amount of subway stops they get there. Now you take that length to Scarborough, which is much longer, and what are we going to get? Three stations with no washrooms.
My friend, there's lots of things we can talk about this transit, and then like
let's go back to you said about the 3 examples you can tell me. You can tell me one example somebody reached out to you after the election.
So this was like a property boundary issue.
Okay.
And the person who owns the house has a boundary aligning with City of Toronto. He wants to put up a fence there.
Okay.
And he called.
What do you mean the boundary city? You mean
there's no boundary between the homeowner
Yeah.
and City of Toronto. There's a small pathway.
Okay.
Right? So, as you know, lots of houses in the neighborhoods are not into decent conditions. So people think it's a dump house.
Yeah.
So they throw garbages and construction material in his backyard.
Yeah.
So he wanted to put up a fence.
Okay.
He also wants city to put up their fence, which is, we always see the wire fences.
Yes.
It's this is the city. Anything happens, it's safer side, right? So he requested this to the city, and city said, no, you have to do your own surveys and you have to put up this and that. So then, he would, but you have to call your councillor.
No.
Right? So he tried to reach out to the councillor's office, lots of back and forth, nothing was happening. And then they sent 2 staffs. One is saying something else, one is saying something else.
Go to his house?
To the concept, like two different suggestions, right? So then, because he knows me, he calls me. He goes, Zakir, do you know the councillor? I say, yeah, good friend of mine. He goes, can you please help me with this? I go, fine. So as I have a good relation with him, I called him. I messaged him. I say, hey, listen, this is what it is, and yeah, okay, I'll look into it, right? And then fast forward, nothing was happening. So then I told that homeowner, I say, send me the follow-ups you have and who you are talking at City Hall, right? I'll do my best. So I sat down here, I wrote an email for him. I have kind of some access to the property boundaries. So I took everything, I made up a good file, and then I emailed to the officer who was in charge, the bylaw officer. I emailed to the councillor's office, and everything started slowly rolling. I got a message from 311. I got a message from somebody from City Hall. He goes, we'll help. Now the concern of the constituent is very simple. He goes, if I put up my fence, if a city of Toronto comes and says, this is not your boundary, who's going to pay for that?
Yes.
All he needs is an assurance that, okay, you know what, these are the bylaws, this is the city's property, and just go do it. He was told we don't have money to put up a fence. This is what he was told. Then, fast forwarding things, we got an email from the person who was in charge, and he goes, so we will give you in writing, because the person who owns the house was looking something in writing from the city that if something happens tomorrow, something is there in writing. So when we got that in writing, this is the funny story, okay? So the person who was in charge of the file, he emails me first, and then the person who owns the house, right? That, you know what, I'm going to send something in writing within 5-10 minutes, so all the best. I said, thank you very much. We got an email, but he also sent email at the same time to the councillor's office, to me, and to the person who owns the house. But 10 minutes before that email, I already told the person who owns the house that we will get something in 5-10 minutes. Everything is done. The councillor's office is calling the homeowner, hey, we did your work.
Oh my gosh, really?
Right? So this is just one example. I can give you examples after examples where constituents' phones are now returned. And going forward, I might encourage them to come and speak up on this.
Yes.
Because when you send a big flyer with taxpayers' money, and 50% of the information in that flyer is a lie, that is not good.
But that's a little like coming through that. I've seen all those flyers. I'm on their mailing list. I see.
Yes, that all taxpayers' money.
You didn't do that. You didn't do that. What are you talking about?
That's all taxpayers' money, and it's lie after lie after lie, right? Listen, do something good for my city, right? I love Scarborough, and I will love Scarborough to my death, right? Enough is enough. We need to make changes, and through your medium, I'm telling people, especially people who believe in fiscally conservative, finance, socially programs we need. Definitely, city needs social programs, right? Everybody's struggling. Affordability is key right now.
Well, let me ask you before we move on.
Yeah.
When you got the response, everything all settled. How did it make you feel? Well, that they reach out to you after the election, that they reach out to you.
They trust me. They told me that, Zakir, please let us know how can we help you.
Yeah, but
right.
The fact that they reach out to you out of all the candidates, right? I mean,
because
why you? I mean,
because they know me.
Yeah.
And then the good thing is this: I'm
and also because you've been in the community. So
exactly. Like I've been in the community.
Yeah, like your name's not strange to this.
Yeah. So I've been working in the community for very long, Philip. I've been very actively, doing fundraising for Scarborough Health Network.
Yeah.
In fact, one we are planning to do next month. That's our annual target. I'll invite you. Please come.
In Centennial Hospital?
No. Yeah, but we'll be doing in a banquet hall because we have a target of completing our $1 million pledge we made.
Nice. Good.
So we are very close. So I just want to close that loophole. And then I also do Scarborough Cricket Association. I also do, I'm a secretary of Scarborough Cricket Association. I'm a director now at
the cricket association.
We just completed yesterday.
The cricket guy.
Yeah, over 60 cricket tournament. You'll be surprised. It just ended yesterday.
Yeah.
People over the age of 60, they play cricket. They came from 14 countries.
That's amazing.
Just got done yesterday.
You cannot see any of that on TV. There's no media coverage of that.
No.
Seriously, you got a little specialty channels like I don't know if you know a place called Nissan Sweets off McNichol.
Yeah.
It's an Indian store. Been there for years since we were kids.
Yeah.
And you walk in that store every time. He's got the TV on a cricket.
Yeah.
We don't see kids. It's a nice Indian. Have you heard it?
There's also a funny story I'll tell you.
A funny story.
Yeah, it's. See,
I thought you could be serious this whole conversation.
it is, but it is. But when I knock on doors, right?
Yeah.
And this is what it is. So another one. Last week, there was a small community event, and this is where
What's it called?
it was also a small community get togethering and an event, and then it was marketed. So I won't say name, but one gentleman, he went there to the event, and he wanted to take a picture with the organizer.
Oh, this event.
Yes.
Okay.
So the organizer goes, you're not getting my picture.
Why not?
You promised so much in last election.
Yeah.
You have not delivered anything to me.
No.
In order to get picture with me, now you have to earn the picture.
Oh,
you are coming here for 2 minutes, taking a picture, you want to leave.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen anymore,
No.
right?
This is what I mean.
So this is the encouraging things. You will find when you go. So I always encourage all the candidates. I said you can make people fool once, fool twice.
That's right.
Not 3 times, right? You got to be very serious about this city now. No matter who it is, if you want to take the city to the new direction now, you need new mindset, you need new vision. You have to do something which is not comfortable.
Yeah.
Right? You have to make those bold decisions, right? That's where I believe in myself. I'm confident in myself. I was people's person yesterday. I'm people's person today, and I will remain people's person tomorrow. There is no if and but to this, because it's my heart. I'm a person of faith who believes in giving, who believes in taking, but it's a mutual understanding, right? And this is where I also ask you to do these things. Go and talk to those neighborhood as well. You interview us, but you also interview.
I mean, yeah, every ward I've gone to them,
right?
I've been canvassing the whole city, going around all these different. I said I'll go meet you at your appointment rather than doing a Zoom. At first I was doing a Zoom. I said, let's do the in person. It's much better. But like I said, every restaurant, every bar I've talked to, I've been talking before the interview. Like I talked to a few over here, and they say, "Oh, yeah, it's Zakir, so he's gonna win." Then you better go. And they say the same thing. They said we're tired of the same nonsense. Look at the state of our
area. And I don't blame the voters even last time, Philip. The reason is probably it was my side which I was not able to convey.
Your election was very frustrating because of the lack of not just the lack of vote, but the results, the lack of media attention, and the lack of coverage of there's this. So this. I said this before. I said it in the interview. I said your election's important because this is the next election before the municipal one. Whatever happens here it's gonna have a wave effect, and so what's happening.
And what I want Rouge Park to understand about Zakir, I'm not a real estate agent. I'm not just a real estate agent. I have a lot of community work behind my real estate.
Let's go back. We know about your background.
Yeah.
Let's talk about just about your background, where you came from, just before you can move on.
1995.
Yeah, you came.
And people will see the story coming in a newsletter in their mailbox.
Okay.
We'll also be publishing on my website.
Okay.
If people can go on the website, votezakir.ca, it has all my story now.
Okay.
I came to this country in 1995.
From where?
From India, right? I landed in Hamilton. Fast forward 17 days. I told my dad, I said, "Dad, let's go.
It's good.
It's not for us."
Yeah.
Dad goes, "No, let's go Toronto." We came Toronto. Midland Lawrence was my destination, right? From there, I went to job.
What year was that?
1995.
Yeah.
It was February,
Okay.
right? Cold, right? And come to Toronto. In 3 days, I landed a job. My father's best friend, took me to a grocery store at Kennedy and Ellesmere. I walked from Midland and Lawrence to Kennedy and Ellesmere 7 days a week.
See?
Right? And it's because, the passion of saving money when you're young.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So I was always calculating the dollars and the token money and things like that, right? After that, because my passion was for cricket, I want to play cricket.
But didn't have cricket back then over here.
It was a cricket here.
But they had cricket back then?
A lot of cricket here.
Oh, really?
But the problem was this, because I was working in a grocery store, you don't get day offs on weekends.
Yeah.
Right?
And so cricket is on the weekends, right?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So I was frustrated, right? Like Monday I have a day off and I don't see anyone. Like I'm kind of alone by myself, nothing to do, right? So then a good friend of mine who used to live in the building, he goes, listen, I'll talk to my manager who runs our cricket team.
Mm-hmm.
If he can take you to work Monday to Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, fine. So they spoke to him. And then they said, okay, fine. If he can play cricket for our team, I'll take him with me. So this is where my roots are in Malvern. So I landed a job in Malvern. Mm-hmm. I worked in a Malvern in a clothing store, which is like a Goodwill stores. Mm-hmm. We used to pack in like the clothes. Mm-hmm. And they were, I think, exporting to Africa and those countries. That was my job, and that's how I started playing cricket, right? I knew bus issues back then. Imagine you have to walk in afternoon from Malvern Town Center to the road at Markham and Nugget to get your bus.
See?
If you miss that one bus in Malvern Town Center, you are done. You have to walk all the way up. And then from there, I had to take my bus from Markham Road all the way to Shepherd. I mean, not Shepherd, Lawrence, and then from Lawrence to Midland, right? But this journey was okay. There was a blue bus. Still we have blue bus. Yeah. But the journey of walking from Malvern Town Center all the way to McLeod to come to Nugget and Markham Road was challenge, right? Same problem, right? Going back there, did that job, and then I got an opportunity to work for newspapers, and I was offered to be a helper every Friday night, Saturday morning. I used to go 11 o'clock with the person who was in charge, and I used to come next morning 11 o'clock. Don't ask me how much I was getting paid. It was just a helper, right? Yeah. But then it's just a passion, right? And it was fun. I wanted to explore the city this way, right? That let me see where is my city.
Oh, by the way, did they ever put a bus back there?
No.
Is there still no bus?
They still nothing has changed. They can claim everything they want. They can claim the subways. They can claim the RTs. They can claim the Eglinton East LRTs.
Where you get that new bus line that you're going to open up at the end of the month? December.
I just heard, they're opening up the speed bus routes. Yeah, right?
Speed, yeah.
After spending millions of dollars on red lanes.
Yeah. Oh, you saw the red lane.
And frustrating people. Okay. You spend those money, and now this
because Brimley's a busy road, right?
Brimley, same thing with Morningside.
But they put the red line on Midland. I go, why would you put something on Midland? I'm driving on. I thought, what on Midland? The first time I see this, what is this red line doing here?
But that's what I'm saying,
So meanwhile, you got Brimley going. Because I take Brimley coming to the mall.
Yeah.
And and they're speeding like over 60, 70, right? And you're in the middle of one lane. Like, what's going on?
They're doing consultation now. I'll give you another good example. During that election, I was very vocal of the red lane. I wanted them to convert into an HOV lanes, right? Yeah. I know Morningside. I go there every single day.
Yeah.
My schools are there. West Hill community is right there, right? As soon as I put a petition, guess what happens?
No. They turn down?
The councillors puts a motion at City Hall to revisit the impact of traffic congestion.
Oh my gosh.
And now, I just heard the day before yesterday from a councillor announcing that there will be speed bus routes and they will be removing the red lanes.
Oh, they're going to...
my friends,
they just put new ones. They just put last time I just saw my Kennedy.
That's what I'm saying.
They went over the bridge on my Kennedy.
They're putting millions.
Sorry, Ellesmere over the bridge.
They invested millions of dollars.
They just put new ones
in the red paints, and now they realize that people are upset. But because there are people like me even after you lose the election, you don't lose the connectivity with the community.
Mm-hmm.
I put the petition out. Now everybody thinks, oh, this is not a good idea. Bicycle lanes. Nobody's opposed to bicycle lanes. But it has to make a common sense.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, go on Conlins Road.
Where?
Conlins. It's near University of Toronto.
Oh,
on
okay,
Ellesmere Road.
yeah.
They have made it to two lanes only.
Yeah.
Reserved for buses. How many buses do we run there? Is this the downtown Toronto?
Look at University. They've taken one lane for parking.
Right? I mean, what are our thoughts on all those things? Where are we?
One lane.
Right? I mean, Danforth and downtown, I still understand. Transit connectivity is there. You're talking about an area which you cannot move around without a car.
Yeah.
Best of luck, even if you have a transit.
Yeah.
A senior who's waiting for a trans bus takes a longer time.
Oh yeah, exactly.
So, I mean, the buses, when you make all those decisions, now you want to reverse it after spending millions of dollars?
Yeah.
Right? You should have used your common sense day one.
Yeah.
That's why I always tell to the bureaucrats. I said, before you make a decision, please come out and visit the site.
Exactly. Come and see what it's like living there.
Just come
Some
and visit
people live
the
in the
site.
woods. Yeah.
Right? I mean, is it feasible?
Yeah.
Those, you know, the traffic safety pylons, the white ones, if you have seen, they have installed on the main streets where people make a right turn.
Oh yeah. What is
How many of that we have damaged?
You mean the one that goes like, yeah.
How many
They've
of
heard
that
of that,
we have damaged and we are putting it back?
What's the reason behind that?
I have no idea. You know, you have put those things of a 30 sign in middle of a road, and the street
And some of
is,
them have little bumps on them because
Yeah.
you hit it, you're gonna hit your car.
and the thing is, you have put things in there, and you are also permitting people to park car on left and right.
Yeah.
What is your mindset? Please make me understand. This is not common sense. This is wasting tax dollars money.
Yeah.
Right? And this is where it's time for a change, a massive change. I'm happy to see so many new faces.
Yeah,
They're running
you've done your videos. They're all doing videos. Look at that. People are watching videos.
Lots of candidates I'm seeing, like
Yeah.
they're jumping back to the city
and
politics.
supporting each other.
And they're supporting each other. And
I've seen a few
Yeah.
your stuff. A few different candidates I've seen. Yeah.
And we have to, you know, take some responsibility of taking the city into a new direction.
I just said in my blog the other day, I did a blog. I said, you know, we need to come out of the 20th century. Toronto has to come back, has to move into the 21st century, right?
Yeah.
We are in the 20th century. We are 20th century thinking. These people keep staying in, keep coming back. Look at Crisanti.
Yeah.
I know you can't talk about it because you're neutral and all too.
and
I'm just being honest. He's been retired. He comes back, gets voted back in.
yeah,
Ladies put his name. He's gonna bring name recognition.
yeah. We
Get
talk
back
about
in.
housings, right?
Yeah.
I can tell you very responsibly on this. You know, we spend millions and millions of dollars
No.
in affordable homes without a vision. We spend lots of money on repairs,
Yeah.
right? And this one, I might be wrong, 5% here and there, but I'll give you a very small example, okay? How fast we can make affordable homes for the people who are on road right now. Let's say you take 1 acre of a land,
Yeah.
which is 43,000 square feet, right? Ground floor area, maybe 30%.
Are you accurate about that? Let me get my check it.
43,056 is 1 acre.
Okay. All right. Point.
43,056 if
Very
I'm
good.
not wrong, but this is for sure. I mean, this is, let's say 43,000,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Or 41,000 probably, but give and take 1 acres,
Yeah.
you know, if you want to build 30%, which is 12,000 square feet of your ground floor area, right? You go 20 floors, right? You can easily put up 300 units in there.
Yeah.
Okay, easily.
Within a certain time frame, right?
If you start something doing, it should not be more than 2 to 3 years.
Yeah.
The only time it takes time, it's the permits. But if it's a city-led initiative,
Yeah. Why should it take?
What is their sum?
What's that mean?
Right?
Well,
Partner with some
we
non-for-profit
got
people.
surveys, consultations, the same thing over and over again.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, it's the delay from that side. Once the foundation is done,
Mm-hmm.
trust me, I have built buildings.
Yeah.
The rest just follows.
Yeah.
Not 2 years, let me give you 3 years. Okay, but coming back to the cost. $600 a square feet
Mhm.
is a good cost. Like both soft and hard cost. You can build
Mhm.
a nice decent unit on a $600 square feet. If you make a $300 square feet of a condo or a 400 square feet of a condo, it will cost you from $200,000 to $250,000. You do your math on 300 units. Okay, you're putting 300 people right up there. Federal government gives billions of dollars, and we are talking about millions of dollars.
Mhm.
There has to be a will to make these things happen.
Yeah.
You done with this? You do 2 projects a year. You're putting 500 to 600 people
Mhm.
in an affordable home. Now we can do a partnership with the people who are getting those units. After 25, 30 years, it's like a rent to own. On a minimum rent, you are there,
Mhm.
according to your income. Right? After 25, 30 years, I offer you, Philip, you know what? This unit belongs to you now.
Mhm.
You look after it. You take care of this. The unit value today is 400K. In 30 years, you paid as rent so much. We'll deduct that.
Yeah.
You only pay us this much money now. I take that money. We open up another center.
Yeah.
We have lands.
Yeah, we have a lot of land.
We have a lot of lands. Instead what we are doing? We are putting up 6 plexes
Yes, I know.
in a neighborhood without parking requirements.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? And no consultations.
Well, there is, but they don't listen to you anyways.
Right?
They really made it up their
and
minds.
the speed humps. That's another one. I had people who complained to me about speed humps.
Yeah.
No consultations, nothing.
Well,
They have a surprise and
the
no
one- the-
consultations.
The one in Kennedy, from going north to Ellesmere,
Mhm.
the next main road over, it's all neighborhood. There must be 15 speed bumps there. What the? Why is this?
And the neighbors are saying there's no consultations.
There isn't, no.
But they say that the city claims that they have sent notes.
No, they have not.
Now, even if they send notes,
No.
I mean, come on. You're a responsible councillor.
Yeah.
Should have made sure
Mhm.
there's a community event to make people aware of all those
Do
things.
the councillors, do they have a website where you can put your email for city updates of roads?
Newsletters,
Yeah.
yes.
No, not newsletters, but say an update. Because newsletters are general, right?
They can if you sign up.
Like if you got like, would you put a separate thing?
Yes.
See?
Yes.
So let's say like parks, this.
True.
So it's all listed in your website.
it's in
Parks,
there.
roads,
There are
new businesses.
I mean,
so people sign the newsletter when something comes up
yes.
or some changes, like the TTC. They
There,
notify.
there are councillors.
Yeah.
I praise them
Yeah.
for keeping communities very updated
Yeah.
on issues and the changes and things like
Mhm.
that. So there is some councillors who does it,
Mhm.
but like I said, it's all about efficiencies and responsibilities,
Yeah.
right? And the city budget, I mean, look at that. We have gone to $19 billion. Yes, we need
Yeah.
money. The city needs the money. We need to fix things.
Yeah.
But when you have been given $1, now you have to manage
Let's
that.
spend 1.5 million on financial services.
Yeah.
What the heck's all that? What do you do with that?
There's lots of things. I mean, it's not just that. This is what I gave you is just a glimpse of it.
Mhm.
If you go into more details, you'll be surprised. I don't know if you saw last year. There was one contractor. I'm not sure about the figure. Is it 100,000 or 1 million? He billed extra and he was paid.
Yes.
And then auditor found out, and the money was returned back.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I don't exactly recall the full story,
Mhm.
but something like that, right? So it's about proper governance. It's all about responsibilities. It's about new vision for the city. There's no transits.
There's not.
There's no affordable homes.
Well, even they're even proposally extending the Scarborough all the way to the Shepherd line. Well, the mall, Shepherd Mall.
I have people waiting for affordable homes for the last 10 years.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you, the last 4 years since the last election, what has been built?
I don't see anything.
You know, I see a lot of shovels in the ground.
Yeah.
You know, but that's it. They had, you know, the photo ops. They're all together. You're not in any of those pictures, are you?
No,
Okay, so
no,
sure
no. I'm finished.
I don't see it a council member, but I'll be sitting there going, he got a council member, he's got a bloody shovel in his hand, he's got a sting in his hand, talking about, you vow not to wear all those outfits.
No. The thing is, I can assure you and our constituent, I don't make fake promises.
But you know what I mean? In the last 4 years, people are asked, where's the housing?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, you have to make things in a common sense.
And we talked about before the last election, infrastructure.
Yeah.
Simple things that fix, not just potholes, or internal things.
Yeah.
Kitchen sinks, you know. You hear about the last, I talk about every interview I talk about this, the last, was it a couple months ago, that one landlord, $500 road, it's a well-known building for neglect.
Mm-hmm.
They've been fighting for years, and she finally got prison time, 13 days in prison. Yeah. And 1.5 million in damages. Now fire is getting involved. This is what I'm saying, but it's an example of a precedent being set.
Yes.
This has never happened before.
No.
And this is, I say, as a city councilor, I would say, like you say, you know what? Wake up. We're coming to your buildings.
Yeah.
You know, they've already passed the bylaws. We bought.
Yeah.
But you know, the slumlords we call them.
Yeah.
I don't know. You heard. I know a lot of people live in these places. They were the students from India, Pakistan, Bangladesh.
Yeah.
They're run by people from the same country. They're rooming houses, right?
Yeah.
11 to a room, $500 each.
Yeah.
100 wells each. Down there, sit right down there.
Wow.
And then 11 in a room. The guy wakes up and says, I'm going to rent 2 guys. He wakes up and got 10 guys sleeping there. And sleeping bags on the ground. This is where they live. You know, you got students working, doing college, you know, college and working at McDonald's, and they're paying $600 for a room with another roommate. Just the way our economy can't survive like this.
No.
You know? And they're talking about housing in the next how many years shelves, but you know, they're not going to count. We talk about earthquakes, natural disasters. Where are they coming? To Canada.
Yeah.
Taking account that. Double homelessness. Right? They bring them over here. Well, you saw them from Africa. Where are you going to put them? The church is going to put them up there. Now they just say they're cutting all the costs for the people staying in hotels.
Yeah.
You know, when I was staying in a hotel in Parkin and Markham. Yeah.
Let's go back to the story where I started my.
Did you just interrupt me?
No. We will go back to that. You know, me and
you. I'm going to forget now what I said.
No. Me and you, we love to talk, right? So let's go back.
We do. So, I know. We know. Yeah.
So then, after my newspaper job, I landed a job at Zellers.
Oh yes, yeah, back.
Right, and then I opened up my own grocery store.
Oh, you did? That's right. Yes.
I opened up my own grocery store.
What was it called?
It's called Kashmir Food. It was at Millen and Lawrence.
Yeah.
South of Lawrence on Millen.
Okay. Yeah.
There's a small strip plaza. I started that grocery store. I was done with that. Then I went to real estate. After real estate, I became another small business entrepreneur in the newspaper industry.
Yeah.
Right. I had my own contracts now, and I was employing drivers. Right. So from there, the journey came of real estate. But going back, I got involved in community services.
Mm-hmm. Back when you were at the grocery store?
Yeah, so from the year 2000, like from my community work, I was very much involved since my childhood, even back home, right? Getting blood donations and, helping
What's your
people.
blood type?
O positive.
Well, you know it, eh?
Yeah.
I ask the people, they don't know their blood type.
O positive.
Yeah, mine's AB positive. Probably.
I'm O positive.
Yeah. Okay.
And then
you're rare.
Yes.
You're rare.
And then helping people.
Yeah.
That's my passion.
But what drives you to do that since a young age? Why do you do
making
that?
someone smart.
Yeah. But what's your motivation behind that?
That is a motivation.
Where'd you get that from?
Probably
your mom
my dad.
Your mom and dad? Yeah.
My mom and dad always says that don't say no to anyone who comes to your door.
Oh, I love that. Put that on your platform. I love it. Say it again. Don't say when it comes to your door.
Don't say no to anyone who comes to your door.
That's amazing.
That's my dad. That's my mom. Right? They always say this.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter they're your enemy.
Yeah.
And I'll give you a small story of my dad, okay, how he is. So we have business back home, right? So my dad, normally we sell a wholesale fruits. So we give it to the retailers in the morning. They take that, they sell it, but we give them on credit. So next day they come back, they pay us the money, and they take another one.
Okay.
So this one guy, he took the stuff and he never came back.
Oh.
For months and months. And I was very young, right? So my dad didn't care much. He goes, it's okay, probably he needs money. But I was not kind of, so me and my friend, we decided to hunt for this guy.
Oh my gosh.
So we found him, right? Because he was living with another name and we found him, right?
Okay.
And then I said, listen, I'm so-and-so's son. You know me very well. I know you have changed your name, but let's go. And pay my dad the money. He came with us. I brought him to my dad. I said, Dad, here you go. So my dad was very upset on him, right? And he was kind of, very much upset. And he goes, just get out of my house. And this is late night, around 10:30. He goes and he tells me, my dad tells me, he goes, go, call him back. So he calls him back. He goes, did you eat? And he goes, no. So he tells my dad tells my mom, can you give him some food to eat? My mom takes out the food, he eats, he goes, do you have money to go home now? And he goes, no.
No.
So my dad pulls out some money and gives him the money, right? So this is, I think it came from my dad. And it's not only me, it's all my brothers and sisters are like that.
I'd say the moral lesson is don't take in strays.
No.
You gotta feed them, then you gotta bring them home.
So I think it came from my mom and dad and all my brothers. I mean, we have 5 brothers.
You have four brothers, right?
5 brothers, 4 in this country, 1 in India. And I got 4 sisters. We all like that.
Okay, so 6 brothers?
4.
Four
5 brothers and 4 sisters.
Okay, so you're are 5.
Total 5,
Yeah.
including me.
Yeah. No, and it's 4 sisters.
And 4 sisters.
Oh my gosh.
Right? I have 2 sisters in the UK, 2 in India. I got 4 brothers here.
Are you, what are you?
So me, I fall kind of in middle because I got elder sister, elder brother, another elder sister, another elder brother. Then I come into a picture. Than the rest of the crew.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Do you ever get together as a
We do.
Yeah, you do?
Yeah. We are very close to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your mom keeps in contact with all of them?
Yes.
Your
So
mom's here in Canada?
They here. So we 2 brothers lives together. We another 2 brothers, we live together. We all have to. We are in a joint family type of thing.
That's good.
Yeah.
Will I get to meet your mom and dad one day?
Anytime. They are very close by here. Right.
I always hear good things about them when you talk about them.
Oh, they bless.
Yeah.
Like they're blessings to me.
Oh, you sent me that picture of my mom there?
Yes.
My mom passed away?
Yes.
Yeah, I was like...
I still have it.
Yeah, I was really taken aback when I saw. I was going through a hard time. Like, you sent me this picture. I found when your staff took the picture.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mom had
We were at the port union event.
Yeah, at the by-election, my mom was the live back then.
Yes.
And she went to every candidate kept claiming her as her own for the election. For the, we support disabilities. Mom was having a good time.
No.
And my mom said, "What are you doing? They want me over there." I said, "Yeah, I think."
No. She was a lovely person.
Yeah, and I love the picture you sent me. Just her talking, her
Yes.
the expression. That's the classic picture right there. I love that.
She's a lovely lady.
That's the kind of. Did your staff tell you about the picture? Or you told them?
No.
They knew it was the picture?
They were taking it.
And
I love to talk to seniors.
Yeah, but they saw you. They told me because she passed away. They said we have a picture of him and his mom.
No, they take all these pictures. They take from my phone.
Okay.
And
then you saw the picture?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you said.
And then
I didn't know that. Yeah.
But the good thing is I remember, and I love talking to seniors. It's always fun to talk to them.
Oh, they're fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're very laid back.
Yeah.
As I'm old, I'm laid back.
Yeah. They give you stories.
I was in the car with the guy Kaleba, who wants the guy running for Ward 8 in TDSP, named Ibrahim.
Ibrahim Haji.
With an I, yeah. So right in the car, we're talking about women, right? He's getting all excited about different women. I said, buddy, don't get excited in the car with me. You're driving me back. He gets embarrassed. Right? I said, no. When you get older, you just kind of laid back.
Yes. And it's always like whenever I knock the doors, I meet like great seniors.
Yeah, you like that.
And you talk to them, and they give their perspectives.
So you've been canvassing how long have you been doing that?
the last 2 months.
So what's
It's a soft door knocking,
Yeah,
right? I just
so-
actively we started after I registered.
What's the views on this election from people you talk to?
It's good thing that they recognize the name now, but it's good that they are knowing more about me now,
Yeah.
right? And then
This is longer. The last one's only 3 months to get to do so much.
yeah,
right? This is
and
much
then it's a very big riding,
better. It is, yeah.
right? It
Yeah.
has so many neighborhoods from Malvern to Upper Rouge to West Rouge, Centenary, West Hill, one of my neighborhood, right? And then God bless me, you have some in near 401 in those neighborhoods, right? It's a very big riding, right? I might be canvassing on bicycle, the electric one.
Oh, you getting that? Okay.
Yeah, because
It's because you're getting older?
it's not about that. I mean, because when you go around the
It
streets,
is.
it's very tough to take your car and go.
Yeah.
And if you park your car in a neighborhood,
Yeah.
for 2 to 3 hours, people feel unsafe.
Oh, yeah. They get nervous. Oh, yeah.
I was shocked.
Yeah. I get calls from people all the time. There's a car parked across our street. There's nobody in there.
Yeah,
They've been sitting there for like
people
2
get
Yeah, they do.
nervous.
Yeah, I understand.
Right.
Well, because they're casing the place, right?
Car theft,
Yeah.
right? Policing.
Yep.
Think about this, Philip. Came in 1995 in this country, right?
Mhm.
I knew 3 police stations in Scarborough. One was at Eglinton and Birchmount,
Mm-hmm.
one at Markham and Miller,
Mhm.
another one was in Lawrence and Galloway.
Yeah.
That moved to Mans Road and Lawrence now, right? Our population was close to 300,000 or less in 1995. This is 2026.
Mm-hmm.
Population is close to 600,000 plus.
Yeah.
We still have 3 police stations.
And
Okay.
yeah.
Less police officers.
Yes.
The one which serves Markham and Miller,
Yeah.
their geographical boundary is from Victoria Park
Yep.
to the end of Rouge Park.
Yeah.
Close to 84 kilometers range. Now you tell me, that officer, how can he come to any crime scene within 3 minutes?
No.
Give me one good example that they can come and do it.
No, it's possible. Well,
Right?
it is
By the
possible.
time the crime is committed, the guy runs away.
Oh, yeah.
You can't do anything.
Yeah.
Right? I asked this question to the mayor. They had a security summit at the new community center they built on Shepherd. I think it's West Rouge Community Center.
Oh, okay.
Right? So
Okay.
there was a federal minister there, there was
Okay.
our councillor there, mayor was there, and who else? I don't think so. The MPP came. I asked a very simple question to the mayor. I say, I'm giving you all the data, you are giving us all the stats.
Mm-hmm.
Please tell me, downtown Toronto is run by 2 police stations. Do they have more officers than Scarborough?
Mm-hmm.
Downtown population is less than 300K with more police officers.
Yeah.
Scarborough has 600,000 plus,
Yeah.
less police officers. Or we'll come back to you. Downtown has lots of
Does it?
challenges. It's a public record. If they have not deleted my YouTube video,
Yeah.
it's a public record.
Downtown has lots of challenges.
And after, yeah, and
What do you
after,
think Scarborough has?
and then, the thing is this, after that, few officers came to me,
Yeah.
right? And they said, thank you for asking the question.
Oh.
We are frustrated because look at the distance of travel. How much can we run, right? Scarborough was neglected, is neglected. We cannot carry on that legacy anymore.
I find these these people running, they're coming out of some of the incumbents that are, well, before the election, they were coming to the Scarborough events, like Matt Lau.
Yeah.
I taped that video with all the different Scarborough groups. I don't know if you remember that.
Mm-hmm.
He came, and then Parky was first, then Matlow came, he was the Justin Scarborough. You know, these people just planting themselves in the communities to get more coverage, when they ran for mayor or ran for council, right? So I mean, you have to, and I told Ron from Sun, I said I object to this whole scenario. You should just have a community group with a counselor, not anybody outside. Because you're just using this for photo ops. That's all it is. You know, what did you accomplish? Well, at least I know who all the different groups are, right? Well, you know as well, right?
Yeah.
So let's talk about something we never talked about.
So politics started.
Yeah.
I started helping those people. I got involved with doing volunteer work at the mosque.
Didn't you get an award or two during that time?
This is now. I got plenty of community awards.
What were the first two? Remember you got back then?
So I have a lot of them, but the key one which did help me and which keeps me very much motivated, it's the Urban Hero Award. Right, that was given to me by the community.
Yeah.
Right? Because that was the work I did during pandemic.
Yeah.
Right,
and why did you get that award?
It's 600 meals a day.
Yeah.
Cooked, packed, delivers to seniors.
And what community did it come from? The Muslim community?
Yeah, this was an initiative of the Friends and the mosque. Right.
Let's remember that.
Yeah.
With all these, I'm just saying this now because all these bloody attacks going on in Orlando with all the Jewish communities being attacked and all this. Let's remember back during COVID.
Yes.
All the photo ops, not the photo, the feel good stories. The Muslim community, not just here, but all over Toronto, stepped up.
Yes.
And when people were not willing to go out in the public, they sacrificed, cooked meals, dropped them off with masks on from a distance. The firefighter services, social workers, nurses, anybody out there, that's TTC riders, police officers, they're out there.
Yes, there were lots of police officers.
And people are just, where's this?
We had a drive-through at the mosque.
Yeah, exactly.
People cannot come. We had a drive-through. Come, just get the food and go.
And where'd all the money come from? All this food?
It's all people.
It's all donated.
Money.
And why they do it?
Right.
They're saying thank you to our city for taking care of us.
We also organize the what do you call those shots we were giving during COVID. What do you call that?
Vaccines.
The vaccines, right? So we arranged few clinics at the mosque.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Philip, I had this one non-Muslim friend of mine, right? In fact, I'll give you two examples. They called me.
During the COVID?
During the COVID.
Yeah.
And they wanted the shot, right? And mosque was organizing everything, right? So they called me, goes, is there any way I can get one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you register me for that? I said, sure. So I registered him. It's a non-Muslim friend.
You two non-Muslim infiltrated the mosque?
Yeah.
I'm sick.
And trust me, I registered him.
But why they asked to come to the mosque?
Because I think it was lots of demand and they were not getting in line.
Oh, okay.
So this is a care. Probably there's a low turnout here, so it's impossible.
Oh, way more accessible.
Right.
Yeah.
So I see. I'll register you. So we registered him.
Yeah.
But he got it from somewhere.
Got what?
The shot, like he found from his clinic or something.
Okay.
But still, he donated $1,000.
Did he? Wow.
To the mosque.
Nice.
He goes, the work you guys are doing is amazing. He sent a donation. Another friend of mine, he has some health issues. So he cannot be in public with all the people.
Yeah.
He calls me. He goes, hey brother, is there any way I can get a shot in a separate room?
Yeah.
Right, where I can, I said, don't worry, I will manage something. How about this? You just sit in your car, I'll send a doctor there. So we were working with Doctors Beyond Border.
Yes, that's an amazing organization.
Right?
Yeah.
So they were helping. So I went there to speak to the doctor. I said, doctor, I have a friend of mine and he has some immune system issues and he cannot be in public, he cannot wait in line and things like that. Is there any way you can, he goes, he doesn't have to come out of the car. I'll manage it. I know what he has. He went out and he helped him. Right? All these stories why I'm saying to you this, Philip, it's helping a humanity.
It is.
Beyond religion.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Right? It's a foundation,
but
it's beyond religion. It's the care for humanity. Right? Every single person we interact with should be looked after. So these are the work we did during pandemic. Right? We had a car rally organized for 3 hospitals in Scarborough. More than 400 cars, right? Just to appreciate the frontline workers.
And this just wasn't a one-day thing. It was
No,
this
it was like
it was
I think it was
continuous,
4 to
yeah.
6 months of
Yeah.
a job, right?
Yeah.
So that was, the Urban Hero Award given to me by Macmillan Media, right? Because of the work, right? And it was recognized, right?
Did you feel humble getting it?
I was very humble. I mean, something. I think that award is always very close to my heart, right? I had like few awards in my lifetime. One was given to me by a parent. She gave me a plaque. You can record it. It's in my office. She called me a system hero, right? Because I helped her for her son. She was a new immigrant to this country, and she was struggling to put her son into a French school, right? She came to Scarborough, my neighborhood, very frustrated because we don't have too many French schools.
Oh, I remember this in the first interview.
Right?
Yeah, I remember this.
And then she goes, "Oh, Zakir, but I said, but why did you come here? Go towards the beaches. There are lots of French school there." She goes in there. Again, she has lots of hard time. She calls me back. She goes, "Zakir, I need your help." I said, "But I cannot help you anymore because my jurisdiction changes. Because please help me out. Nobody's accessible than you." So then, I made another phone call to TDSB staff. I said, "Listen, please do something about this." And then one of the great guy, at that time he was an associate director, I won't say names, I called him. I said, "Please, my friend, look into this." He made few phone calls. She got the admission. The kid is flourishing in French, right? And she gave me that plaque,
nice.
that hero in the system, right? It makes you happy, right? Like somebody recognizes your work.
No big photo op, nothing.
No big photo op. I don't believe in all those things. I go to the events and things. I don't take photos a lot. That's why you don't see too many pictures of mine on social medias. I believe in work, right? And good things always comes back. So that one was one of the one was Urban Hero Awards. That was another one. I can always say that. Another proud moment for me was I was in the front page of Macmillan Media when I was advocating for a school near Lawrence and Galloway, St. Margaret's. Very vocal for that school. It was deteriorating, right? And I believe in those voices. When I became a trustee, I advocated for lots of money to come to the crumbling schools, the infrastructures, right? Because it's needed, right? So, those things makes you happy, right? Few parents, if you meet them, like, I go to the events nowadays. I went to one of the MPP's event and I met a family there. And I say, "This is me, Zakir Patel. I'm running for city council." He goes, "We know you."
See?
Hold on, let me call my husband. "We appreciate you when we were living in Gilwood.
Oh, see?
We did not even knew you, and you were helping. We just called you on your cell phone, and you say it's okay. Call us back tomorrow morning." We call and it happened. Right? So we will never forget all those things.
See?
I met another gentleman, never met. But because my school Laurier falls in the boundary of Gilwood and Rouge Park, he was living in Rouge Park, right near Morningside. But his son goes to school at Laurier. He had a concern. He got my number from somewhere and he was very upset at me. He goes, "This is it. I say, "Calm down. Let me look into it," right? I made a phone call to the superintendent. I said, "Listen, this is what it is." He makes a phone call to the principal, and the principal, we all sat down. Issue was resolved. I never met this gentleman. Never in my life. Just a phone call. When I was knocking door last year,
He was there?
I knocked his door.
Oh, yeah? Yeah.
And I say, "My name is Zakir. I'm running for city councilor. I'm in the neighborhood saying hello. You don't need to give me an introduction. I know you very well."
Oh.
So
Were you surprised?
No, blindly I thought probably from the mosque he knows me.
Okay, yeah.
I say, "Probably, you might know." No, I don't know you through the mosque. I called you, if you remember, for my son. And I was worried about my son. And because of you, he's doing good. He's in university now. So then he gave me his name. I said, "Oh, now I know who you are." right? So these are the things which makes you happy,
Yeah.
right? Another good things which I always take, as a humble pride. Another parent, the student was from Malvern. He came to Laurier for IB program, right? And when he came there, he found IB to be a tough. So I think within a month, he quit.
Oh.
He went back to Pearson, right? Now in Pearson, he doesn't like it anymore, right? He goes, I don't want to go Pearson back. So he tells his mom and dad, I want to go back to my IB program. It's too late, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the parents. Parent called one of my good friend, because they all work together. My friend calls me. He goes, Zakir, this is an issue. One of your school, can you help these people? I said, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Took the details. I spoke to the superintendent, right? IB has the spots available.
Mm.
So I said, listen, he just quit like a month ago.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's a spot there for him.
Mm-hmm.
Please make his career. Please make his life. Right? Help me out. Then the superintendent, he spoke to the ID department and everyone, and he was given an admission back.
Oh, nice.
Now I never met the student.
You never met the parents, right?
I never knew the mom.
Mm-hmm.
I knew the father now, because I'm dealing with the father. So I was at the graduation ceremony at Laurier, right? And I was rushing to go to another school. These people come in and they say, hey trustee, this is my son.
This is Trade Trustee?
Yes, he graduated now.
Mm-hmm.
All this is because of you. If you had not made these phone calls, it was not possible. I said, no, it's not me. He worked hard to be a graduate.
That's right.
Right? He goes, no, it's because of you. And we will never forget this.
Did you shake the kid's hand?
Yes, and but nice kids.
Yeah.
It's just you need to have that compassion in your heart.
We invest in our community, right?
Yeah, and I love to do it, and I'll keep doing it. Still, people call me for my trustee stuff, and I love to do it.
I was coming down Brim last night, 11:30, down Burley from Ellsworth, going south toward Thompson Park. 11:30, not too many cars.
Mm-hmm.
Car pulled her, white car, had the hood up. I came around, make sure it was behind me, it hit me. I said, buddy, okay, Sri Lankan guy, muscle guy. Like, what's up, buddy? My brake line's leaking. Oh, right. He said, I just came from Bellamy and Macau. I bought 2 bottles from Canadian Tire. He's down to the last one. I said, oh, great, buddy. Where do you live? I said, where do you live? I'm just 4 kilometers down the road. Okay, I'm going to come behind you, keep your flashes on, we'll get you back. He said, no, it's all right, no. This is to keep you safe. So I followed my round. So it's good. I went down Brimley, went down Lawrence, turned right on Lawrence, and then went on the side street. Like, he went right over because there was cars coming. So I was cut off. I had to wait till all the cars were clear. So I followed him. He went on all these circles. I was like, where's this guy going? Where does he live? In Booneyville? We got to his house. He pulled his driver. I pulled aside. I got out of the car. He was down to that. Every red light we hit, he had to put the foot on the brake because it was going to go in them. So anyways, he got home safely. I guess he talked to his wife. His 3 kids came out. I was laughing. How many kids you got? Very polite kids. Shook my hand. Thank you, sir, for helping my dad. Yeah. He was so supportive. Looked under his car, and it was just leaking.
This is what it is.
This is what it is. And he just said, I want to thank you so much for your support. I said, and he said, I just came from Sri Lanka 2 months ago. That's why he didn't know the neighborhood. Because when I went, why didn't you just go this way? He didn't know the whole like which is shortcut to get to his house. That's why he went this whole roundabout way, like a 10-minute drive. But he got home safe. And he was thankful, and I said, I'll see you around. I should have got his number, but I never thought about it. It was like almost 12 o'clock by the time we got home. But just the point, human compassion, right?
Yes.
And the concern, and he was he told me he was nervous because he was when I pulled over, I could see the thing dripping out of his fluid, right? And I said, how much you got left? He got this much left. He had 1 tank left, 1 bottle.
Yeah.
I said, let's follow you back, and it felt great. And
yes.
I thank God, as I'm Catholic, you're Muslim.
Exactly.
I said, thank you God. Put in the right place, the right time.
Exactly.
Because I've been in that situation where my brakes were gone in my other car years ago, and my foot was on the pedal at every red light trying to get to the gas station. So I've been in that situation.
Yes.
But if we keep forgetting who we are and not have that compassion, I mean, I could have gone home.
Yeah.
I was on my way home.
Yeah. Exactly.
I could have just said, all right, take care, buddy. I'll say a prayer for you and good luck, But I pulled over and I saw him. You can tell the look on his face. He was kind of nervous, you know,
Yeah.
and it made a difference.
Yeah, and coming back to community.
And just relate to that's what you were about.
Yeah.
Like what you told me I'm telling you my story. The lady, the parents,
Yeah.
the kid, you know, all these stories you did. I know you got tons of stories you told me before.
Oh, and then this is like, the campaigns.
Yeah.
I have done at least 19 campaigns.
The campaign, this should make a rule. Your campaign, no photo ops.
Yeah.
Human compassion, integrity, and share with the community. As all you guys are doing in all your videos, every interview I had, if you've seen all the videos, like you watched, the difference between, I said this before, the difference between the incumbents running again, rerunning for the 15th time, and you guys running an election, a lot of you first time, your second time, is you're doing videos with the people. They don't do that.
Yeah.
Man, they're not going to watch us. They're going to start doing the same thing. You guys are talking to people. You go on Lorna's, yours, anybody I've talked to, go on their platforms, go on their website, go on their Facebook, go on the Instagram. I tell people to keep doing videos. Like they're doing videos every day.
Yeah.
You know, you can't even keep up, and there's so many now. And they're doing talking to people, their frustrations. You don't use in the last elections.
No.
Right?
Yeah.
You're in marketplace. Nobody can have a chance to talk to you guys.
No.
It's just you guys doing your 10-minute spiel. You go down and you socialize, but there's no coverage about that.
Yeah.
Right? That's the thing.
19 campaigns. I help people. I help.
Let's go through your list. 19 campaigns. Yeah.
I have helped MPs,
Yeah.
MPPs, councillors, trustees, mayors. Right.
Yeah, you have numbers on your platform. I saw them.
Close to 19 campaigns I have done.
Yeah.
I have run my own. This is my fourth campaign.
Mm-hmm.
I ran 2 trustee campaigns. Successfully, I won. Rouge Park, we were disappointed last time, but we are not. We are very much confident, right, that we will convince more people as we can.
Yeah, you said just now people reaching out to you.
Yeah, right. And this is where we are heading. So I have that political experience. I have governance experience. I was TDSB vice chair, budget chair, vice chair of the budget. I was on director search committee. Another passion of mine is specialized kids.
Yeah, tell me about that.
Yeah, I was on. I'm always very passionate about that. The funding cuts and things like this. There's so many
things. So
things,
as council,
right?
you would like to increase that, right?
And definitely, and then one day we have to sit down again, and I really want people to understand the Education Act and the Municipal Act. And when I say that, we talk about budget, and it was a very disappointing that everything was blamed on trustees.
Yes.
That there was a mismanagement. But if you understand budget in a nutshell, Philip, you get $1 from the provincial government to the trustees to spend. All the negotiations, majority of the negotiations are negotiated by provincial government, the teachers' contracts and everything. The main contract which we negotiate is only the director's contract. That $1 we get from provincial government, close to 85 to 87 cents goes towards the salaries, administrations, and everything. And this is all, majority of them negotiated by the provincial negotiators. Trustees have little say in all these things, which is rectified.
Yeah.
The remaining 30 cents, 3 to 5 cents, probably is going towards the benefits and things like that, right? All we have is 8 to 10 cents left, which we spend on repairs and things like that. We do not have extra incomes at TDSB. We have the gymnasium to rent. To seniors, how much can you charge the seniors? Right, all those type of things we have. We have partnership with City of Toronto on the pools and things like that. But if you look at all those intergovernmental deals, it's a big loss for the TDSBs. Right? End of the day, a trustee, there are 22 trustees. You know how much money they make? Their salaries are $23,000.
Oh, I heard it was less.
Now it's less.
I heard it was much less.
So those trustees are making $23,000 a year, times 22 trustees.
You guys get an expense account like the councilors?
$11,000
For expenses?
Yes.
Yeah.
And that also restricted. We cannot go outside and hire anyone.
You mean you can't get a painting in Paris like the others?
No,
Oh, okay.
we can't. Right? We can claim that, and I think if there's more expense, we need to get approval from all the trustees if we go overseas or things like that. But these trustees, their salaries and whatever it is, it's less than $1 million when it comes to 22 trustees.
Yeah.
Like $23,000 a trustee makes, and trustees are mismanaging money.
But $23,000 on a trustee, say you're by yourself, no family, nothing. Can you live that alone in the city of Toronto? You can't. You know?
Listen, there are trustees. I know they classify the role of a trustee as a part-time, but there are trustees who are working full-time.
Yeah.
Their constituent has lots of demand, very high demand. Like my phone calls rings
All the time.
all the time. There are other trustees, they just go there for, I want to be a trustee. But there are some trustees, they work hard. And I appreciate them because their schools are challenging. The needs in the neighborhoods are challenging, right? So, I mean, this is what everyone has to understand, how the Education Act works and how the money is, gone into the system. Same thing with City of Toronto.
Yeah.
Right?
No.
Same thing, it's governed by education, it's governed by Municipal Act. Some money comes from province with conditions and things like that, right? Property taxes, one gentleman promises to lower the property tax and, it doesn't happen. If you have to understand, there was 1.5% tax increase by back then Mayor John Tory for there was a pool money for something. That was a temporary one, right? If I forgot the exact name of that 1% levy they introduced, never went out. I want to ask the question: where is that money going?
Yeah.
If it's exclusively for that, right? Those are the questions we have to ask. If we say as a councillor, I'm going to lower the property tax, I'm going to vote against lowering property tax, it does not add up.
No.
It's a good slogan.
Sure.
It works, lower property taxes. But in reality,
what's for me? Earlier before, photo ops, promises.
Right.
This promise, that promise.
You.
What's the other one? My favorite one is I'm going to solve traffic.
It's
you everything you built downtown. You're not having traffic problems. You have more major.
Every single day, at least 200 cars are selling in GTA.
Yeah.
Right. I'm just giving an average. 200 cars are sold in GTA. Multiply that by 365 days.
Yeah.
Do your math, how many cars are on the road?
Look at Scarborough. How do you get around Scarborough?
Exactly.
Well, they had that major accident. I heard like 2 people hit by a car.
Yeah.
Birchmount and Lawrence.
Yeah.
I was coming back that way. You couldn't even get around that whole part. You had to go all around Scarborough just to get I was going to McDonald's and the Kelsey's. Backed up all the way, Birchmount and Lawrence, both ways. Ellsworth's backed up. All backed up. Just from one accident.
Yes.
So you sit back and go, this is our city. It's crippled.
Yes.
We have not made any contingencies for anything other than what's basics.
No.
We're living on basics. Like I said, we're in the 20th century Toronto. This is, I'm telling people in every lecture, I talk to anybody around, I mention anybody, your name, I go, you know what? If you don't vote and you're going to complain, you're going to pick the same way or not bother, don't expect results.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yes, true. Right? I agree.
You know?
Yeah.
Even the rich, I can talk to, I can say that I don't know, there's one person I don't really care for. He's really doing photo ops with the new mayor or the current mayor. When I said to him I said, you know what? When you make an excuse and you make a statement, we do the amount of candidates at 23, we're not having any debates. Well, look at the rules, and I'm saying point blank. See, I can say all this, Vic. I'm not running, but you can. You gotta be neutral. Yeah. Here's the son, and you were part of that. No, you weren't part of that. The son ran the Ward 20 election. Like I said earlier, they had 4 debates. So I videotaped each one of them. 2 marketplaces, and then you guys just had only 2 marketplaces. That's it. Where's the interest to vote?
Yeah.
You know? Sue Monroy, who ran in Ward 20.
Yes.
You know him well, right?
Yeah.
So he told me off a while back, he lost quite a bit of weight too.
Yeah.
Didn't recognize him. When sitting at McDonald's, I go, you Sue Monroy? Or your brother? He looked good.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And he says to me, he is convinced by these 4 complexes of this community. Go on canvas.
Mm-hmm.
When when you get the voter turnout, you use where else votes came from. What do you got from it? 6 people. After all that canvassing, that tells you something. Why do they want to vote?
It happens. I mean, that is a challenging part, right? I mean,
See, they put this. It's the media. The media controls the election.
Yeah.
You're from us. You're from different parts of the world. I am.
Yeah.
I have tons of friends from the military, and I'm telling people on the video. People look at our election. They have access to everything. Our city website, all the candidates. They'll go and they go to every ward. They go, hey Phil, you guys interview Zakir. They look at the results. Did you do Reza? Did you do all the other people?
Yeah.
And then they go, you got 50. Well, back then they have 40 candidates running for mayor right now. It's like, where's the media and all this stuff? So is the city not invested in the people that live in the city? They come from different countries. They want to invest, like you. We're all immigrants. We want to give back to our community by working with the city to improve our city. So other people come from other countries will have the same benefits that we had.
Yes.
But it's not happening.
It's not
right?
happening.
And people look at us. This is embarrassing. You should be ashamed of yourself. You got 3 million people who can vote in the city. I'll say 3 million. You got a 29% turnout voter.
Yeah.
Not just for the municipal, but also the last two elections.
It's
pathetic.
20% was a voter turnout.
Yeah. It is.
In last election was.
And I know all you've canvassed. I've talked to all.
Yeah.
I've talked to you. You've canvassed. I saw you didn't see his office. I don't know if you did you pictures of your office, all the zones and all the maps.
Yes.
You had the big stack of photocopying, the maps and all the
We were doing both ways. We were doing the old school.
Yeah, you did. I remember. But look at that. The work you did.
We tried all of our best to educate the community of who I was and where do I stand.
Yeah.
But
Are you having? I think you were talking earlier. You're going to have some public forums for yourself.
We will. So what we are planning once we open our office, it's getting renovated. We are doing some paintings and floorings. Once we get the keys, we'll open up our office. We'll invite people.
Yeah.
Right. And I love talking to constituents, and it's always good to hear from them.
Yeah.
Right. You can do so many things, but not until you get feedbacks from people on the ground, right? Yeah. And then sometimes it's very encouraging when you meet the concept, right? You have an office, and then unknown person comes to the office, and then you say hello. They say, "Is there any way I can help you? Any questions for you?" He goes, "No, we don't need to ask you a question." I said, "But why?" He goes, "We know you." And I said, "How do you know me?" And then imagine the guy goes, "I'm a principal at one of the school.
Yeah.
And I know what you have done.
Yeah.
When you were a trustee. Yeah. So I saw your pictures, and I came to say you hello.
Oh.
And me and my wife has your vote.
See?
We'll vote for you, right? So I mean, and I always hosted public forums. And when I was a trustee, I used to do coffee with Zakir, right? And lots of good information, right? And then
Well, all these new candidates are like
so it's the
build
same thing.
They build their own forums, their own public meetings.
For me, it's the same
for debates or
thing.
stuff.
For me, I mean, those public forum is not just to get and collect the information of the constituents.
No, just
it's about
learning,
listening.
Yeah.
Like since the last by-election until now, I tried to attend the community consultations happening in the neighborhoods, right? I go raise points, and if it's not making sense, there was one development going on. People had a very good presence in that forum, and I spoke and I told the developer, I say, make condos, don't make motel rooms, right? And I say, as a realtor, very responsible, I can tell you right now, it's not a good time to build. Right, because the concerns were there for the development of less parkings.
Yes.
But because that property is sitting in front of University of Toronto, it was catered to those students. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, I like to participate in those community consultations as much as if I'm elected, that's what I want.
Yeah.
After pandemic, lots of people have lost that sense of community get-togethers.
Yeah.
We need to bring them back.
Yeah.
Right? We have to understand each other. we have to forget these divides, and we have to talk as a Canadians now. We've been facing challenges from next doors.
Up in the States?
From lots of challenges, and we Canadians have lots of potential within the country and within the community. And I can say this community has given me a lot, and
that's why I want to give back.
I always want to give them back more and more.
Right? Just being a council is the next step,
right? And then when I see all these things since we got amalgamation, Scarborough has been left behind.
Oh yeah.
Whether we accept this fact,
no,
yes or no,
you drive around,
we were always a vote grab. Big
thanks for saying that.
Announcement, no more tax increases. Scarborough getting these 3 subways.
They want, it's funny this election, they want the Scarborough vote. I don't know why they keep saying this. They're really,
because like I said,
to
my friends in Etobicoke, to my friends in Midtown, to my friends in downtown, they will buy something once, twice, 3 times. Now because there's lots of noise coming from Scarborough. From people like me, and there are other candidates who make lots of noise that, hey, it's time to give us back. Suddenly, those people have woken up. Hey, if you don't do anything now, we are done.
We're the biggest board, the whole city.
Right?
And we got the most diverse, I think we got the most diverse cultures of
exactly. And the thing is this, 1997 to 2026, did anything change after amalgamation for Scarborough?
No.
I don't think so. No. We are still same.
So
we are still
we got the light on the early conversation where you should walk back and forth to. Still has no light there.
I saw on lots of changes on terms of safeties. Lots of traffic lights has been installed. Without any common sense. Right? Somebody comes and does traffic studies and then put up a light. That light comes after 2 years and 3 years. Right?
2 years, eh?
Yes. And then the speed humps, like without any common sense. Yes, we have to curb the speeding.
And the red lines too?
The red lines. And these are the accomplishment.
That's their answer.
Right? Without increasing the bus services. Without increasing the bus services, you're putting buses on Shepherd, on Kingston Road. For God's sake, please make me understand. Please make me understand. What is the common sense in here? On Sundays, afternoons, the lanes are vacant.
No, the bus lanes.
The bus lanes. Nobody can move.
Well, that's weekend service.
Right? Why in Midtown Toronto you have HOV lanes then? Why not in Scarborough? Right? And then this is the sad part, Philip, that Scarborough was left behind. We elected people who got elected, but they did not put enough resources for Scarborough. We lost lots of businesses. We lost lots of, business revenues. Rouge Park. You know how many commercial plaza we have?
Oh, sure. Oh, yeah.
Ask me, I'm looking for an office.
And how
it was best of luck. I'll give you examples. Let's go on Lawrence. We have one plaza Morningside in Lawrence, which is Morningside Mall. Okay. Then there's something on the southern side. Keep going straight towards Lawrence. Lawrence and Port Union, we have a small street plaza. Right. Then you go towards north. You have one at Port Union and Shepherd. Right, small plazas. No offices, no industrial areas, a lot which it should be. We need more. Just an employment zones. You come back towards Morningside and Shepherd. We have some industrial areas in those neighborhoods. Right. But again, businessmen people who wants to work, the transportation is an issue,
Yeah.
right?
Well, even the blue line, which is called the blue line is called the night line of buses.
Yeah.
It's actually been reduced in Scarborough, especially. I used to take it all the time. Well, I used to take an hour and a half back then. Now I heard people take 3 hours to get home. Because, like you said, once you miss that first bus, it's not till another half an hour, 40 minutes, you know?
Yes.
And winter is even worse.
There's so many things like, you know, the facilities in the parks.
Well, yeah, I just did it.
You don't have washrooms in there.
I just did an
You
interview.
don't cut the grasses in there. There's not enough, benches to sit in there.
Well, I just did an interview with Chris on from Scarborough. He's running in Thompson's ward.
Yeah.
So we went to the park, McRae High School or whatever. There's not one picnic bench there to sit on. He had to bring his tables for his own chairs from his house, not too far, for the interview. I said, "What's going on here? You spend $500,000 on a dog leash park or dog chain. Where you go, the dog park, take the dog off the leash. $500,000 is a humongous park there. It's a big property. You've seen it, right?
Yeah.
But there's not one picnic bench to sit on. That's what's going on with the city. They
I
removed
mean,
them all.
It's kind of you.
Well, you don't think people picnic in Scarborough or what?
That's what I'm saying. Like, come on, have enough washrooms,
Well, and the washing
because
nothing.
nobody, wants to take things seriously.
No.
Right? And Scarborough was neglected. Now, the pathway, because everybody in the West End has woken up.
Yeah.
And where to go now? Scarborough.
Yeah.
Scarborough.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because that is the pathway. Scarborough can make a mayor of its own.
Oh yeah, it can. I thought about it the other day.
$500,000, half a million voters, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if we don't take responsibility, if we don't take ownership, I'm concerned about Scarborough, right? And it's all our responsibility to advocate and to educate our voters.
Yeah.
That before you vote for anyone, don't vote for, I have a friend in union because he told me to vote. I have a community member.
Yeah.
I have to vote for my community member. I am from this community. I should only vote for my. No. Go and check his platforms.
Don't rely. Shouldn't be relying on others' opinion.
Yeah. What is there?
Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I say, what is there? What is Zakir going to give us? What is he doing for the larger spectrum of the communities? Is he just representing us? No, we need to represent us and all.
Yeah.
Right? And I highly encourage, go and check their backgrounds, go and check their records. If they have run multiple times, check where they have run.
Yeah.
Do they have a heart of the community?
Yeah.
Or they just running for the titles? Who they are running for?
Yeah.
You also have to keep this in mind, who they are running for.
Yeah.
How many times they have run? Where they have run? Is it the same riding you are running? Mm-hmm. Or you are all over the place?
Mm-hmm.
Or you started from York and you want to finish in Scarborough, now I want to go Durham, or you know what, there's an opportunity that let me run there. Mm-hmm. No, you cannot build communities. Communities are built on community leadership.
Yeah. And participation.
I have lived in Scarborough. I have lived in Gilwood. I have lived in West Hill, right, throughout my life in this country. Right? I came in 1995 when I was 19. Right? Today, it's 2026. Every corner of the city in Scarborough, especially the East End, Gilwood Center, and Rouge Park, I'm very well aware. What happened, how it transformed, right? What is needed, neglected neighborhoods. Denzing, invested, neglected neighborhoods. North of 401, neglected neighborhoods. Right? Right, and
and people are not caring, they're just dumping garbage everywhere. So I talk to I see people. I see, buddy, wait, check you dumping your garbage. Because the attitude I get is, well, the city pays for it. They got me to do the job. Well, it doesn't mean you dump your yard. So let's take you got too many people in Toronto, right? We'll see. So that's too many people. We have less than 20,000 workers working in the city of Toronto picking up garbage. That's 4 million people. 2 million people dumping garbage every day. You got 20,000 people picking up garbage. There's no balance there.
Yeah.
I mean, if you go around, well, I have friends that come back from different countries, Europe, you know,
Yeah.
even India. They go, they say, oh, it's so clean. Come to Toronto, it's not the same. It's not the same. It's like the attitude is just like
the attitude has changed,
Yeah.
and then the people have changed. Like I said, the community has to come together.
Yeah, we have to care for our city. I know
Exactly.
Well, and the thing is, it comes back to city council. If they're not going to care about Scarborough, why should we care? Just
Yeah.
dump this here, dump
Lots of
that there.
people, they have
And the
concerns.
attitude, the damages, the destruction of property. You know,
Yeah.
I just by Birkdale Park. There's a brick there when you come in the parking lot down the hill. Somebody just spray paint on the brick some weird letters. I don't. Why are you doing that? It's a brick. What are you trying to accomplish? The frustration.
It's a sad part.
And we have to reflect it better in our inner core city council, which is not reflected.
Yes.
I have a stats guy. I won't say who he is. He's well known. He took all the last 4 years of every incumbent in Scarborough, only Scarborough, every community event, did the event, church, function, city council, late, early, length of time, and he put down and the amount of time that each council member has reflected of being any event in Scarborough, any event, has been less than 1%.
Wow.
He said that. And these are the ones get voted in and get called in every year. Every year they get, you know. Like Nunziata, she's running for the umpteenth time, right? 13th time, whatever. You know, I know you can be neutral about that because I have one of the ladies I know. She's running.
I'm much more worried about Scarborough.
I know, but I'm just saying examples. You keep running the Scarborough. Well, okay, look at that. I met the first the last council of Scarborough. I've never met him until recently this year at a Scarborough event, at Scarborough City Hall there. You know, never seen the guy. I'm like, where's he been? He came in late. He did one thing and they left. You know, you people that make deputations, they come for deputations. This thing, Scarborough. Okay, we went there for Scarborough deputations. Son was there. They're on the list. First one's in the morning, and then one of the incumbents has his own agenda. Or some sort of youth thing, which is great. But these people are there in the morning. There's 60 people sitting in the audience. But because they didn't get the herd, come after lunch or return after lunch after the break, 3 people sitting there. Not one of them could stay. They have to go back to work or take care of family or someone whatever need.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. You know, it's not reflecting the community.
Yes.
And you've been to the community events. Like you just said. Like on the Ontario Cell, they read everything off the screen for about an hour and a half. We know, we read it already. We don't do read over. You're wasting time and do it on purpose. You get 10 minutes of Q&A, an hour of a presentation, like all this. You say, this is a card, you're my stats. Let's go through each one. How do we need to do that?
But this is an issue. You want to do a deputation. You're giving an opportunity.
And they're not even paying attention to you.
deputation.
They're sitting there going like talking among themselves. They go to the washroom and like, you know, my mom says, my mom, she people have more bladder problems than I do. My mom says, send some depends so I can just sit tight. She said, get their asses to sit there. She said, if I gotta sit in a walker for 2 hours, listen to these people, they should be sitting down, right? You know.
It's sad, but
no, it's true. This is old school tactics going on for a lot. You know, like they'll just. Here's an example right here. Council members switch over to the one that's left.
Yeah.
One's come back to run again with the ego. It's all about ego.
Yeah.
We don't want ego. We want hands.
And then
we want minds.
Even when we do deputations and things like that, right? And imagine you have to go to Civic Center.
Yeah.
Now you got to find a parking.
Well, it's another thing. Yeah.
You pay for the parking.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Or you park at the mall and walk.
If you don't find a parking, best of luck to you.
Yeah.
Even malls have their own securities nowadays.
Yeah, they do. They give tickets out. I've talked to security quite often. Right? They come down now.
Those type of things.
You can't even leave your car parked overnight there at the mall anymore. And you can't keep your car parked because the TTC's right there. They give tickets out. Oh yeah, they're very strict now. They get the gates down. They have to be.
Why not free tokens and TTC tokens for those people who wants to come out and do deputations?
Why not? Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Then you see how many people are coming out.
Exactly. Right.
Like my deputation number. Let's see, for example, sometimes I'll be there 9 o'clock in the morning. I said fine. Yeah. And you know when my deputation comes, 4 o'clock in the evening.
Yeah, that's right.
Now I have to go to work.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about.
Right?
No, I mean, yeah, not just I saw a few, and I see.
Or if you really want to do something, the councillor has to organize this in his own neighborhood.
Yeah, Exactly.
All the deputies are coming in there.
But there's no time. They have this is old school standards.
Right.
I went for deputy, but no more noise Toronto. I had a noise thing, but there was 45 of us back in 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I was number 30th on the list. So I phoned him. I said, "How come I can't? Why don't I need any time?" Well, that's the way it works. It's just sort of first come, first serve. So it went from the morning to the afternoon. Yeah. So basically, like the woman that had 2 kids who worked in a job, she missed 2 days of work to go for deputation.
Yeah.
Never got even a chance to go and do it. She was complaining. I'm not paying. You're sitting in council and I'm not getting paid to do this. I'm your volunteer my time. It's a perfect example.
Yeah.
And there's no time. That needs to change. So say you're a doctor, or you're a real estate, you got an appointment, you got a medical thing. For example, okay, I'm doing a patient. I got to be there for 10 o'clock because I got an operation 11 o'clock. You're not going to sit around all day.
No.
Some guys can be down on the table while you're doing a deputy, waiting around while these councils are sitting there without their pens, like getting moving in and out, right? You know what I'm saying? This has to change.
Yeah.
I get frustrated. I get mad when I see deputation. I go like, you know what? Sit down. What are you moving? Oh, out of all the councils, one got the most votes. That got the most movements. That never sit sites. It's all out of the city hall, the chamber, whatever. Even in Scarborough is the one council member. And he's running again, and he got the most votes for not sitting tight for less than 5 minutes. He just always moves around. This is what I'm saying. The fact that you get voted the only council out of all the councils that doesn't stay put for one deputation, keep moving around. That's bad. It's a bad reflection.
Yeah.
Like we had what's the name? We had one incumbent just left not too long ago. He's not renewing. The amount of outpour that they're glad he was leaving and gone. So I say it's a car. Would you want when you get city council, you leave? Do you want to have that reputation where you just were hated among your community? Like you're never there, you never showed up, you never answered a call. The amount of negativity that I'm glad you're kick them out the door. Don't let the door slide. That kind of I couldn't live with like that. I'd rather just quit than have that people on you. You know what I mean? And I know you're like that too. You're like that, right? That bothers you.
That bothers us, right?
I know. Yeah. But that says you've got a conscience. You're concerned about people's. You're more concerned how people think of you. You're not acting responsibly, being elected official, right?
Yes.
And that's important. If you're sitting back saying, "We're going to get a housing. I can go home and have my 5-course meal. Well, I'll come back tomorrow." Meanwhile, 3 people died. Like as we're speaking right now, as we're speaking, one person's dying on the street. Could be every on the hour.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So how do we sign to talk, do more action, and stop with the bloody meetings?
Actions. That's
too many meetings.
Yes,
Oh my gosh.
Yes. Yes.
And too many photo ops. It should be limited.
Yes.
So we got your things covered in your. We talk. Oh, what do you do for hobbies? I don't know you have 4 daughters, I believe, right? You have 4 daughters.
Most of the time, yes. Community work, 4 daughters.
One got married. That's long.
No, that was my niece last
your
year.
niece. Okay.
Yeah. Most of the time, it's all community work.
Yeah.
I was a big cricket fan. I don't play cricket anymore, but I'm very much involved with cricket.
When did you play cricket over?
Last time I played was like 5-7 years ago.
Yeah.
But now I'm involved a lot.
Yeah.
I do youth programmings.
Oh yeah.
Especially for women.
Let's talk about youth. I know you got a big desire for helping youth, mentoring.
Yes,
Let's
I
talk
do,
about that.
I do youth programming, especially for the women youth programming.
Yeah.
I'm part of that. I'm also part of Ontario Cricket Association.
Yeah.
Right. I'm also part of Scarborough Cricket Association, and as a city councillor, the challenges we are facing with the parks and recs.
Mm-hmm.
Ask me.
Yeah.
The challenges we face with parks and recs. The cricket is growing sports every single day.
Yeah.
No facilities or less facilities, I can say. Facilities in the center. Cricket.
See, I can only think of one because I only one area is the road behind where the Walmart is in Scarborough, by pharmacy. They have a lot of cricket there.
That's Ashtonby.
Yeah, so that's the only. That's
Ashtonby before there's 4 of them.
Now is that washroom open up?
No.
Is that open, right?
No.
The public washroom?
The public washroom is not open up. But let me tell you a funny story about that. Ashtonby, if you go way up north.
Yeah.
So let's see if you're playing cricket there, and if you want to go washroom, you have to walk like 200, 300 meters or half a kilometer.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that also, if the washroom is closed, best of luck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? This is just one example of Ashtonby.
Yeah.
Number 2, there are 8 to 10 parking spots. You still have to pay for the parking spots, and those teams and the organizations are giving money to the parks and rest to the city for the user fees.
Yeah.
Right. Come back to Ellesmere. They made 2 grounds. Trust me, You bagged after bag after bag to put washrooms, garbage bins,
Yeah, nothing, eh?
right? Grass cuttings. Cricket has a unique needs.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But all the fancy words, oh, we have cricket consultation groups, or we're doing cricket events. So it's just a photo ops.
It is. That's the groups.
Services.
The groups. Yeah.
If I call at least 10 teams to speak about this, of what facilities, parks, and recs are giving, trust me, nobody wants to hear.
Well, what's the reason why that washroom, the one on Ashton, why is it closed all the time?
No idea.
Because I'm driven by. I drive by. I never seen anybody go in there, so I was wondering.
No idea.
Yeah.
No idea.
And it's a big.
Grass cutting. Cricket needs a grass cutting.
Yeah.
Right. Marking of pitches. Right. Those type of things. I went to Brampton. This all during the World Cup. Look at the pitches over there. Look at the grounds over there.
Nice.
Ajax.
Yeah, nice.
They built such nice facilities.
Yeah.
And over here, we have a CMA Cup, we have Mayor's Cup, you know. What is accomplished?
Yeah.
Sunnybrook. Go visit Sunnybrook one day.
Yeah.
One of the best facilities. They have closed down their the change rooms. There was a fire there once. They closed down afterwards. It's such a good facility to make income out of that property.
Yeah.
You can rent out for the small events. That's how big facilities is closed down. Right? There are so many things which has to be looked after, which is ignored, right? So I'm kind of very much involved with cricket. That's why I know lots of things, right? And then, you know, community work, you know, I still do food drives. I still do backpack drives. So I give it to the communities now. Like I don't do by myself, but I give it to the communities. Like, see, if you have a small organization, I try to arrange that. You know, the Christmas food drive, right? So those type of things, I'm still very much active in terms of.
These are your hobbies to keep you busy.
This keeps me busy, and you know, phone calls of. Still, I get
Especially
phone
you
calls.
have your family, right?
This morning, I got a phone call from a student who wants to go online studies, and they say, "Trustee Patel, my dad gave me your number. Is there any way you can help me to go into online school?" So I still get all those things, right?
That's nice.
And you know, involving in the community. You know, this is a wedding season going on. I've been running around for the last 4 weeks. Yesterday, I had 4 events, including wedding.
What, to go and attend?
I had to. I had one event.
Are you the minister or something?
No. I'm just a community person. I went to this event around 5, and from there I ran to another event which was supposed to start 6 o'clock. It did not start until 7. That event was.
But they went to take pictures with the wedding party?
I only took one picture. So from there I finished from Finch Aero Drive. I ran towards 970 Dixon Road for this event. There was a premier from back home who came in here. It was the Friends of Gujarat who organized this event. From there, I had finished that and I had to run towards Caledon. There was a wedding in Caledon, right? So I went to Caledon for a wedding. Finished that wedding. I went back to Woodbine Banquet Hall.
So what do you do these weddings when they invite you? What do you do there?
It's you have to meet them.
Photo ops! I knew it!
I
was going to get you. You've been winding up with the photo.
You go there because they invited you and
you meet a lot of people in the wedding party and all that?
Yeah, and because, you know...
Did they feed you?
And the good... Like, see, this is the respect. It's a mutual respect.
That's
right? They invited
that's
you.
what I'm getting at. Respect.
Yeah, they thought about you.
Yeah.
Now it's your duty to go and...
You're not relating these people. There's no relation, right? There's no...
These are friends. These are community people. I worked with them for very
long.
So
when you go to these events, how do they introduce you? Trustee Patel or Candidate Patel or what?
It's Zakir.
Zakir?
It's Zakir.
But how do they introduce? Like, why you're there? What are you doing there?
Everybody knows. This is Zakir.
He likes weddings.
Yeah, because he's there. I go.
Okay.
Right? Saturday I had 4 weddings to attend.
Last Saturday?
This Saturday.
Okay.
Yesterday was Sunday. I had 4 events in the evening.
Wow.
Right.
And you went to every one of them?
Yes, and I had a closing ceremony on.
You really want to be councillor, don't you?
This is me. I like to go and meet people. I like to,
but you're talking to people, right?
Yeah, I talk to people. I meet people, right? And My niece got, not my niece, my
So wait, do you wear every wedding? Did you wear the same suit or did you change?
change.
You serious?
Gotta change to all the
Sure, not only have to be a counselor, you have to be fashion sense too,
right? No, I try to eat low carbs. So
right? I know you toned down quite a bit.
yeah, I try to.
That's why you're wearing this tight shirt to show me off, right?
Yeah, no, it's not tight. No, it's just too low carbs. I
Yeah.
try to avoid rice and rotis.
Rice. You're from India and you're avoiding rice?
Avoid in the sense not a big
I
quantity.
hope your mother's not watching this. Get out of my house!
No.
If I tell the my mom, look at my mom's face, my mom would look at me.
Yeah.
Did I not raise you right, son?
No, I eat rice, but not too much.
If my mom was, I call her mom, she'd call you up, she'd say, what's the matter with you?
No, I do eat rice, but not too much. And then rotis, I cut down a lot.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So
Gosh.
those type of things.
I think you're losing your color right now as I speak.
And then it's just it's a good thing about this event. It's like community get together.
Yeah. Which one?
All this
The
events,
weddings and all that? Yeah.
weddings and events, right? You meet people.
So, do you have more events that you're invited to right now?
So I have one on Thursday
What's
evening. That's our get together, right?
Is it like a bar
With
mitzvah?
friends.
You're not doing the bar mitzvah. You're not doing. Are you doing bar mitzvahs?
No. This is friends. We get together.
Okay.
So this is Thursday.
I just couldn't see you with scissors. That's
No,
why.
and then I have something on Friday, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
There's something on Saturday. We are planning to open up our office by this weekend, but we are not sure yet,
Okay.
right? So
Is
if
it
we-
bigger than the one you had last time?
No.
Same.
It's smaller than the last time we had, and
Are you having food?
definitely we'll have some food,
Rice?
some we'll try to try to order something, right? And
I don't know people coming now want to show up at your events. Like, he's not gonna have any rice. I'll spread the word in the community.
Yeah.
He's not making any rice.
hey, we
Don't-
are more focused on door knocking right now than food, right? So
But food needs to sustain us, right?
yes,
Especially,
yes,
right? Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
So we are planning for all those, and then for next 45, 50 days, it's all about knocking as much as
Is your
possible.
is your office big enough to like hold like small community gatherings or whatever?
It's not that big that we can have a community gathering, but it's
You can also do it in front of your.
Yeah.
You can take a mic like somebody that can.
easily.
Yeah, and just say, put a sign, come talk to me. You know.
We'll have that.
That'd be Let me know to come attend.
Yes.
And
No,
make
I'll
sure
definitely
you
will.
video all the stuff.
Yes.
I
We
told the
will.
cans, video everything you do.
Yes.
Don't neglect things, right?
We will.
Yeah, you have to do that, right?
We will.
You know.
And but thank you for giving this opportunity coming back. There's a lot of things we can talk.
Yeah.
This is only the first one.
There's another one.
Please come back.
Okay, I'll come
Please
back.
come back. We still have to talk a lot
Yeah, there's quite a bit.
about the Scarborough we want,
Yeah.
right? And I always say a few things, right?
That's a good thing for a forum.
Yeah.
The Scarborough we want.
Exactly,
Community gathering,
right?
Scarborough.
And
Yeah, there are a lot of good things.
We'll talk more
I'm
about-
glad to record it because
we'll definitely talk more about the affordabilities and
Yeah.
respecting tax dollars money.
Yeah.
Safer and stronger communities. These are the things which frequently it has to be talked, right? How we can support more families and seniors and the youths, right? And how this approach has to be taken to City Hall.
Mm-hmm.
Do we still want to continue with the status quo we have,
Well, yeah.
right? Where you are
This
a
is what
rubber
they want.
stamp,
We both know this is what.
right? Or you want a counselor who wants to work for you, who has a vision of seeing the city
What's the thing?
for our kids.
Like I'm saying, all these incumbents are running again. They're all
Yes.
running again.
Yeah.
And this is my question is, what is it you don't want the rest of the city to be involved in?
Yeah.
What is it you don't want these advocates, you guys, these are just the last 20 of our here. What is it about that you don't want in the city hall?
Yeah.
What's so bad about having them in there helping the city? Grassroots candidates.
Yeah.
All the ones you heard the last few stories. The last one on Friday was very emotional with Celine Phillips.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm saying, all their stuff. They're doing all the community stuff right now. They're doing stuff right now in the wards. Running late. You're doing stuff right now. Community stuff. So what's missing there? Like, why can't you have it in the city? What is it you incumbents don't want in this city?
We have too much rubber stamp,
Exactly. You know?
and they go and just rubber stamp.
Exactly.
Yes.
And that's what it is.
We want to stamp it.
They like the perks, they like the expenses, they like the
Right.
frailties, right?
Right.
But it can only last so long. You're all gonna get on in yours.
We need to be worried about
Yeah.
Scarborough. We need to be vocal about Scarborough. I have seen that at TDSB.
Yeah.
And
we're trying to
we
be
are vocal.
Yeah, we're
you
trying to
won't
be
get anything.
We are tired of being neglected.
You know, we
You know?
got another art school
Yeah.
in my neighborhood
Yeah.
in Woburn.
Yeah.
This was all the vocalness.
Yeah.
We got more French schools because just of vocalness.
Yeah.
Lots of money was invested in.
They just finished
Gilwood.
building the Bridgepoint Community Center just down not too long from the new one.
Mhm.
They just finished that. That's the community center right there. Look how long it took them to do that.
But then again, what worries me, we are making all this brand new one, which is good
Yeah.
because the city is expanding.
Yeah.
But we are forgetting our old ones, like Westwood Community Center.
Yeah.
I went there
Yeah.
probably 2 times.
And
We need to look after that.
Yeah.
It's one of our pride.
it is. It is.
When Nakti was there, this was the place.
That's right.
Are we spending money to upgrade those properties?
No.
Right, we
You
are
see the
not.
parking lot?
Yeah, the parking lot. It's such a
disgusting.
beautiful building.
It is.
And
You know?
why are we not spending money on those facilities?
They spend more money in decorating the libraries than they do in their buildings. Seriously.
Right?
You know?
So
I mean, it's not libraries. That's fine.
This is kind of things which we have to move away from this rubber stamped councillors
Yeah.
or rubber stamped elected officials. The people who are just serving somebody else, not the community, we have to get out of that,
Mhm.
right? And we need to come out as a community, regardless of who you are,
Mhm.
right? From any community you are.
Yeah.
Think about your future, think about your kids and the next generation.
Yeah.
If you think that way, I'm confident our community will grow.
Yeah.
Our kids does not have to struggle for jobs, right? And they will get the city
Yeah.
which we think about.
Yeah.
Otherwise, our kids will always struggle.
Well,
Our seniors will always struggle.
every person living in this community, in this ward, has the right to vote.
Yes.
It's a privilege and an honor. It's in your
Exactly.
constitution to vote. So when you say I don't want to bother, you know what? You're ruining your chance as a voice to speak.
Exactly.
And as a Canadian citizen, to go and say I can vote. And people, a lot of countries can't do that.
Yeah.
I know that you know that for a fact, right?
Yes.
If you can go, I can make a difference. If you say I don't make a difference, what's one voice? Well, it takes 5 to make 5 pennies, right? Or 5 to make 5 pennies,
And
make 5
through-
cents,
through-
right?
through
But I'm
your-
saying, exactly what you're saying. You got to go out there and make a difference. So say to yourself, watching these voters, say to yourself, I have kids. Like the man I met yesterday,
Yeah.
the gentleman that helped with the talk with the, I said, look at your kids, sir. You see this. Can you see your kids with this incumbent directing this community? How do you see your kids' future with the neglect in our ward? Do you want to see the same people running this ward, this city hall, the same amount of people the last 4 years?
Yeah.
Nothing's been built. So you say to kids, these are our leaders in the city hall. Do you want that? Or do you want change?
Yeah.
It's you to make the change in City Hall by saying no. Enough of the recognition of name recognition. Enough of the what do you call it? Grandfather candidates. The ones that are ancestors. Like my pappy ran in the election. He's like he was in the war the last 30 years. Yeah, but your pappy was a different color back then. He was a very racist thing, you know.
And then,
Never mind about the racism and all that. See, we're dwindling it. We're veering off the necessity of our community. We're going to the hate speech about the Jews and all this stuff, and all this attack on different nationalities. The Muslim community is being attacked as well.
yeah.
Why?
And through your show, I want to request to each and everyone from Scarborough Rouge Park. You have given opportunities to the people who have failed to deliver us.
Yes.
All I'm asking you, give me one term to prove myself.
Yeah. You got to take a chance.
If I don't prove myself
Yeah.
in next 4 years, kick me out.
Yeah.
But you got to give me a chance
You have to give people a
to
chance.
prove who Zakir is.
You know. Yeah.
Based on what Zakir has done in the past,
Mm-hmm.
give him an opportunity
Yeah.
to be your next councillor,
Mm-hmm.
and you see the results.
And see the results exactly.
Because, like I said, Philip, I don't want to give fake promises. I want to deliver
Mm-hmm.
something which I can deliver,
Yeah.
which is an advocacy, which is your voice, right? Which is looking after our neighborhoods. Give me that 4 years. I assure you, I will definitely deliver.
Yeah.
But I need those 4 years. I need that confidence
Yeah.
of the community, right? All the communities, not just one community,
Yeah.
because the village is built
Yeah.
by various
The other
people,
campus everywhere. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And this is what I need.
Yeah.
Have confidence in me.
Yeah.
Have trust in me.
Well, some
have
of
faith.
some
in
of the
me.
stories you just mentioned earlier, all the examples of like helping people, reaching out to you. Never mind the weddings.
for affordability,
Yeah.
how to tackle that, for practical solutions, safer and stronger communities, how we can help our police officers, giving them more resources, giving them more help, housing, there's a common sense solutions to housings.
Like I said, we're
Right.
so back in the 20th century.
And-
If this election does not change things for our city, it's going to get worse.
Yeah, and
You know,
then
it is
we
gonna get
also
worse.
have the approach of how to respect the taxpayers' dollars. Transit. Give frequent routes.
Yeah.
Right. Give more. Help people need.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, have a bigger vision. Right. Of how to change the next things.
Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah, we have to start doing
that's all I'm
Yeah.
asking from people.
Yeah, that's it. You have to start doing day-to-day events. Stop doing answering day-to-day needs. You need to look in the future.
Yeah.
I mean, if you put that bottle of water there and say, "I left my water where? Can you go get it for me?" Yeah, yeah. But what about over there?
Yeah.
Further on the days,
And,
right?
and I
In the
have seen
future.
this city, and before we conclude, the reason why I'm so proud of this city, I'll give you one good example. It could be 2007, if I'm not wrong. And I bought my first expensive phone back then. It was a Samsung phone. And I was traveling, it was a long weekend holiday with me, my friend, and their kids. So we left Scarborough, and I remember it was a Queen's Park subway station. We left. I saw another person running very fast, right? And like the doors were closing, and he rushed out. So I said, it's okay. So I went out. I said, shit, my phone is missing.
Really?
I said, oh my god, $600 phone back then.
Oh.
And newly this, the new gadgets were coming in the market.
Yeah.
It was given a gift to me by someone.
Okay.
And I lost the phone. I said, oh my goodness, I don't know what to do. I was so much upset, right? But next morning, because I used to do newspaper deliveries in the neighborhoods,
Yeah.
I remember that there was a lost and found place near Cumberland and Bloor. It's a TTC lost and found
Yeah,
place.
yeah. It's been there for a while. Yeah.
Right? I knew, I never went there, but I
Okay.
knew it's there. So
Yeah.
next day while I was going for deliveries, I stopped by. Right? And this is not next day. No, it was after a few weeks, if I'm not wrong, because I gave up hopes.
Yeah.
But I said, you know what, I'm here, let me try.
Yeah.
So I go in there and I say, I lost my phone on a TTC. And he goes, okay, what type of phone? So I give the phone description. Okay, what color? I say silver. Okay. Well, I have one phone like that, but the battery is dead. Do you have a charger? I say, yeah. So I had a charger in my car of my phone, right? I gave it to him, and then he charged the phone. He was given the first number in your contact list. So I had a good
So you
friend.
remember that? Eh?
I remember that.
Yeah.
That was the identification he wanted from
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I'm good at remembering numbers, right? Especially 416.
Mhm.
So I had a good friend, right? His name was on top. He passed away sadly a month ago. So I remember his phone number. So I said, this is the gentleman's first and last name, and this is the phone number. And he goes, here you. So I have seen those days of the city I knew, right?
Mhm.
Where nobody would even touch your 50 cents sitting on the road,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I have seen a complete change in the city.
See?
I used to be a newspaper boy delivering newspapers in the vending boxes, if the door opens automatically, people would stand and wait for me until I come. And they would tell me, and this is in Rouge Park, they say, son, your door opens automatically. Can you fix that door?
That's it.
Did you get the money I left yesterday under the paper?
Yeah.
We talk about 50 cents.
Yeah, but still.
But look at the human nature.
Yeah, that's it.
Right? So, that city is kind of losing that status. Right? And it's time for us.
So high, right? Lack of jobs, cost of living, car thefts. Oh,
I mean, it's a very big concern. Still, it's a concern. Right? I met a lady on Saturday, and she lives in Rouge Park. She told me she lives in a very high affluent area of Rouge Park. My car got stolen from there.
Oh.
Right. So it's a concern, and then
She get it back?
I didn't go into much detail because it was in a public forum. So, but she did ask and told me that my car got stolen. Right. So we got to move on to a new people, who has passion. To make some changes in the city. Right. Who can take bold and stronger decisions. Right. And I'm committed to that, right? I know lots of people will be kind of upset after these interviews.
What?
But
you told me you'll be for the interview.
No, people generally come after me because I'm I speak up my heart, right? And then like I say in politics, there's no permanent friends, permanent enemies. It's always permanent interest.
Right? Well, I'll tell you what. I always look at it this way. You're not the only one who mentioned this. You're like the 7th person who told me this. Candidate, they've been approached by other parties to step down or not even show a video or be in a debate.
Oh, I have been.
Yeah,
it has happened to me.
But it makes you wonder. You go, why are they threatened by me? Like you say to yourself, what is it about me that they're threatened by? So it tells you something about your campaign when you're approached by that. It tells you about you can take it as an insult, or you can also take it as a compliment. In that way, and I always say, take it. When you told me stuff before, I said, take it as a compliment. The fact that they're reaching out to you, that says something about you. That means you're having an effect on the community. You have the fear of the person they're representing, and thirdly, the chance of you winning is even greater now. I would say next time the guy say, thanks. I increased my chance of winning. Thank you. I feel much better.
Listen, I still have to work hard. I still have to convince.
I've recorded your conversation. I'll put it on public forum.
I have to convince the people of Scarborough Rouge Park
that
I'm the candidate who can, deliver things, not promise things.
Do you have access to any of the I don't know, mosque, or mosques have a lot of public? They have a lot of stages there.
Normally they do
Do they have a big
it's
hallway?
Normally what they do is you stand outside to any.
Oh, this okay.
Yeah.
I thought they had some of the bigger ones.
Some of the mosques, churches, and
facilities
temples, they give you opportunity to talk.
But
some of them keeps away, and they say, what, if we don't mind introducing you to people, but then talk outside to them, because sometimes the issues are bigger, right? And then you cannot talk in a public forum unless they organize a public forum.
But can you because you're Muslim, can you I know some have banquet halls and all that stuff, right? Some are you able to get access to do your own kind of a
They
wouldn't do that?
No.
Different?
Not to my best knowledge, not to best of my knowledge that any of them does this. But they do give opportunity to all the candidates. Right? They come, talk to the congregants.
But where's it being held at?
Nothing. It's just introduction.
Is it in the mosque itself?
They just introduce you.
Right,
and then if you have questions and concerns, you stand outside on the door.
Oh, you mean outside the building?
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was inside. Okay.
No, outside. And then you talk to them. People have concerns and questions and things like that, right?
Okay.
So most of them are like that, but they, it's a community thing, right? So
Yeah.
most of the temples, churches, mosques, this is how they do it,
Mhm.
right? But again, I like to go and speak to people at their door fronts.
Yeah.
Like, hesitancy to open up a door.
Yeah, it is something. It's some people are scared, even the apartment buildings.
It's a very
Yeah.
stranger thing.
Yeah.
Like
I found when I was canvassing, I felt more relaxed doing on doors in apartment building. Apartment was always nervous about because you never know, right?
yeah,
Who's gonna open the door?
people are kind of so much hesitant to open
Oh, yeah,
doors
yeah.
nowadays,
Yeah.
right?
And a lot of fears, a lot of immigrants are kind of concerned about, are you the government looking for me? I got that quite a few times. That's enough.
Yeah, you'll always that.
Yeah.
I last campaign, I faced few things. Like the Indian students were facing that backlash.
Oh yes.
I faced as a candidate.
Yeah.
I was asked the questions, right?
Yeah.
About are you Indian or things like that. I say, listen, I'm Canadian, right?
Yeah.
And I think I lived here more than my life. I came here when I was 19, right? So now I'm 51, right? And you do the math.
Oh, you took my question away. The people at age 51, eh?
Yeah, 1975, right?
Yeah.
So
When's your birthday?
1st Feb.
Oh, 1st Feb. Okay.
Yeah. So, but people did ask me those questions. It was, backlash on those students, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's lots of things we can talk about that, right? But
okay, well, we'll wrap up for now.
It hurted me a lot too at that time when people were asking me that question. I say, ask me questions about policy.
Yeah, what aspect you're raised?
Ask me,
what
can I do
we
for
kind of
you?
come about the segregation. I think when people say
Right.
she's the first black African, well, we know she's black. It's obvious, right?
Yeah.
Why do you have to say the word? We know, as cultured people, we know that.
Right, and then I did have those questions. So last election, I think the reason we failed, probably because there was lots of negative campaign done by our opponents on me. One is Indian, another one is trustee, another one is a real estate agent, but they never give the real Zakir.
Yeah.
And who the real Zakir is.
Yeah.
And when you are kind of ganged up by few candidates who feel threatened by
That's it.
Zakir.
There you go. Threatening.
So this is what they do.
This is what happens.
So
right?
one candidate goes to a door, says the same thing, another one says the same thing. Now you start believing.
Yeah.
Right? So that's what I face. But overall, trust me, I have met great people. Yeah. In fact, I was sitting at one of the coffee shop in Highland Creek, right? And
which class?
the one on Highland Creek, I forgot the name.
Is it
There's only one
is it
coffee
by the
shop.
Caribbean place? The Caribbean
Yeah,
store?
next to the restaurant.
Oh, it's they sell candles. It's white, right? Is it white? It's all white inside. I mean, that's where I had my last interview with one of the candidates.
Where my office was, it's next to my office.
Oh, okay, it's different one. It's different. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So I was sitting there with one of my good friend, right? We were talking about politics.
Yeah.
And he commented on this, that, oh, Zakir, you got most of the vote from this community. I said, no.
Yeah.
No, you are wrong. I got votes from all the communities. Yeah. And I can assure you on that. I cannot prove it.
Yeah, you can't. It's all in computer. It's
right?
all in a city
so
thing here.
When we were chatting, same like this, there was a lady sitting next table.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, is there any way I can join the conversation with you guys?
Oh, it's so sweet.
And I said, sure. And then she comes in, are you Zakir Patel? I said, yes, ma'am. I voted for you.
Oh, that's so cute.
Okay. So I told a friend of mine, I said, here is your answer.
Yeah. And she said she wanted to join the conversation. See?
Yeah, and you
invitation to communicate.
Yeah, and you telling me that I got vote from that one particular community.
Yeah.
No, I said,
it's the example right there. Yeah.
Here is your evidence.
At that point, he should have bought you dinner and her dinner as well.
And then he goes, are you going to run again? I say, yes. Please run again. This is my home address. Put up a sign.
Yeah. Oh, she did.
Last time, the person who won put up a sign on my lawn without my permission.
Oh, see? It's not good.
They made a phone call and then hang up and they put up a sign next morning.
You see?
Right? But I know you very well. I read your profile and everything. I voted for you and I'm going to vote again for you.
See?
This is one of the. Then
she'll pass it on to other people around her.
Right? And then after that, I was at No Frills one day at Cedarbrae location. So, the person who works there, they were doing stockings, right? So she was like, this guy was putting up some oranges and one fell down.
Mm-hmm.
So I picked up, I was putting it back, and this lady from another community, as my friend claims that I got vote from this community, this person is also one other community. She saw me, she goes, hi. I say, hi. Do you recognize me? I say, if I'm not wrong, you live on this street and you have a semi-detached home and this is your corner home.
Mm-hmm.
She goes, you are absolutely right.
Yeah.
Are you going to run again? I say, yes. Don't give up.
See, don't give up.
I have my husband and me in the household. Even last election, my husband went for my community person. But I said, no, I'm going to vote for Zakir Patel. Because I know Zakir from the school.
Oh.
What Zakir has delivered to that school, because I was part of that school.
Yeah.
So I'm going to vote for Zakir. You can vote for your community person. Right? So these are the beautiful stories which still makes me confident in the community.
Yeah.
Pride in the community. Confidence in the community that they will deliver for me.
Yeah.
And this October 26th, I'm confident Scarborough Rouge Park will elect a councillor who will listen to them, who will deliver for them.
Okay.
Right? Not a councillor who is a rubber stamp or a councillor who just likes to be all over the place.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Or some councillors are just, running for interest groups.
Yeah.
Right? I'm for the people, by the people, and always remain for the people.
Okay.
Right? October 26th, vote for Zakir Patel. Right? If you need a ride, if you need advanced voting help.
So tell you what, look at the camera before you shake. I guess I think I'll try. Look at the camera and tell people why they should vote for you, Zakir. Besides you.
So first of all, thank you, Philip, for making this possible. It's always good to have media who can give your true perspective, true stories, who you are to the community. And these are the platforms where we get opportunity. I believe in a stronger Scarborough, affordable Scarborough. I have practical solutions. I have common sense practical solutions. I'm for the people. I like to work with the communities. I like to work for the communities, not for the interest groups, not for some other institutions who, like to put candidates in there. October 26th, you have to vote for one of your own, Zakir Patel. Lots of things needs to be changed in Scarborough. In Scarborough Rouge Park, we need to change. There are lots of discrepancies all over the place. We have to restore that confidence back. You need a stronger voice. You need a community voice. You have Zakir Patel. Count on me. All I am looking for is 4 years of confidence from you. Give me one opportunity to prove you that I am your voice. I will be your voice. October 26th is election day. Please come out and vote. Advanced votings are there. Mail-in ballots are there. If you need a rights, we will come and help you. If you have questions for me, if you have any concerns about me, please feel confident reaching out to me. Like, come talk to me, and visit my website votezakir.ca. Lots of information up there. we are posting issues every single day when we knock doors. What issues are affecting the communities? Please visit the websites. Call me. Another thing, I want to apologize on behalf of my campaign teams. When they deliver flyers, it's inconvenience, uncomfortableness. Please forgive us. We're trying to reach out to as many as constituent as possible, and sometimes they make mistakes. Probably you might not like an unknown person coming to your door, but I can assure you we are doing more professionally. We try to educate our volunteers, but the whole purpose is just to reach out to you, right? And there are various ways to do it. Social media is one of them, printing is one of them. So we're trying to reach out to as many as possible. So October 26th, again, Zakir Patel is on the ballot. Vote for Zakir, who believes in community building, who believes in stronger Scarborough, who believes in affordability, who believes in better transit, more routes, who believes in youths and seniors, get more facilities. We have to expand our school programs to the youths and seniors. The facilities we are losing. All those issues, for that you need a voice, a stronger voice, who listens to you, who is there for you. I live in the riding, I live in West Hill, right? And I know the community. So please, on October 26th, my request to you, vote for Zakir Patel, give me 4 years to prove myself. Thank you again. Thank you, Philip.
Thank you, sir.
For everything.
You're welcome.
Right.
Let me see if this works now. We'll just press it again. So, remote. Work? Here.
I hope it captured everything.
Yeah, it's okay. Now I'll stop manually.